Guys.
Right.
Guys.
Okay.
Wrap it up. Good evening, my darling batlings. I got a whole gaggle of guests here tonight. In order from, I guess it would be right to left on my side. Nerd E Furret.
Help! The Pringles can won't open this time! I'm stuck!
Just poke some air holes in his back, he'll be fine.
I'll get him out.
And with that, that is Nico Belmont.
Hello. All right, there you go. The top's off. Got a couple crumbs on you too. The heck.
Crumbs.
Miles above.
Hello, I exist.
And JKR is currently AFK. He's AFKR. So...
Yeah!
He'll be back on when he has gotten food. Tonight we're doing some Sonic Frontiers Mod Madness, because I felt like double dipping this week.
Oh shit, I forgot to go bake a salad.
Wait a minute. Didn't
How
we
do you
double dip
why
into
would you
side-
bake why would you bake a salad? The point of a salad is that the salad is supposed to be
Oh my god.
unbaked.
I said
Wait a minute.
bake,
Oh my-
but
You
for
said
some
bake.
reason it came out as baked.
I heard
Hey,
bake.
Maxine, didn't we? You said we double dipped with Sonic Frontiers. Didn't we triple dip with Cyberpunk?
Considering my streaming week starts on Monday, no.
No, then it would be double.
Yeah, we
never
doubled
mind.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind
We
then.
double dipped Cyberpunk and we're double dipping Sonic Frontiers Mod Madness.
Also brought my chain whip with me this time.
You said dip.
You said. The fact that the Knuckles rap kicks in right after that.
Oh my god.
Have no fear, Eggman's here.
Yep,
And
he's
Knuckles.
here.
But here's the real question: is Knuckles with you?
No, he's stuck in cyberspace, remember?
Oh right.
Rest in peace, Knuckles.
He's stuck
Look,
in the
we let
space between cyberspace and reality, and we're trying to free him.
He's not.
We should have
He's
listened to
not dead or
Tails.
anything.
We shouldn't listen. We should have listened to Tails and not have let him on the.
You see, the whole thing is Knuckles wasn't even supposed to be here with them. He came on his own. He wasn't part of the landing party.
Really?
Yeah, there's a prequel short that shows how he got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch the opening cutscene, it's just Sonic, Tails, and Amy were the ones that flew to the island. Knuckles got there by accident. And Big is just there. He doesn't know how he got there, he's just there.
It's big, okay? He doesn't need an explanation.
Look, Knuckles took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Also,
Oh my god.
Rocky.
Hey, thank you for the sub. 20 months in a row. Wow.
yeah, we're 4 months away from 2 years, my guy.
Impressive.
Girl, my person.
Guy can be
only,
gender neutral depending on what part of the states you're from.
Also,
So can dude if you're Kel Mitchell.
Yeah, I vow by Kel Mitchell that, and most people I've met who are either trans or non-binary or anything agree that dude is a gender neutral term. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes. Hey!
Yep. Also, it's a shame that the Knuckles theme is from Sonic Adventure 1 and not Wild Canyon, or in this case, Pumpkin Hill.
Well, I do have a OC remix of that on here. But anyway.
Oh god, I was kidding.
Anyway, an OC remix that adds new verses to it.
Actually,
So
Wilbur-
anyway,
So let's launch up the game.
you might want to
We're
get rid of the
we're coming Bermuda.
Yes. We're coming, Bermuda. We're coming to put you out of your misery.
Bermuda, Bahama. Let's kill the pretty mama.
That's what I was really waiting for.
We need to tell
Sorry.
Furret about the Pringle can mishap, Nico.
You need to tell
Remind
me
me of
about it.
I
The
need
Pringle,
to know.
The Pringle where you had the different flavored Pringles mixed into the can.
Oh no. Okay, so story time.
You did what?
So here's what happened. I was me and Lulu went to Walgreens to get a couple can of Pringles because they were on sale. I was munching on one of them. One of the flavors was for Philly cheesesteak.
Mhm.
And in the can, they had a very spicy Pringle at the bottom.
Damn them.
And I was like, okay, this shouldn't have been here. And the further I went down into the can, more of the spicy Pringles were in the can of Philly cheesesteak Pringles. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So I just, it was very concerning and confusing.
You know, it's hard to tell what certain options in the options menu are when they're blank.
Why are they blank?
This has been a problem for, like, ever since I reinstalled Windows on my new drive, is, like, with Sonic Frontier specifically, like, half the menu options are blank, but you can still adjust them, so I don't know what they do.
Is your PC haunted? Did a ghost possess it?
It's the ghost of my previous, drive.
The ghost of
Okay, I was just
Drive
making sure that I have subtitles on. Because we're gonna be yapping all over this, so I wanted to make sure we can still tell what's going on. And yes, that is Korone, yes, Sonic. And there's Bermuda flying by in the distance. Still distorted.
Domestic.
Furret, meet Bermuda. Bermuda, Furret.
She's adorable. I want to pet her, and hold her, and tell her she is good girl.
She's also T-posing.
Yeah.
Bad fur! I almost said bad fur.
Bad Furret.
Damn, for
No
it's bad
T-posing,
for
bad Furret.
no, for it's bad for Bermuda, man.
Wow, okay, so are we making the pairing Furret X Bermuda then? Alright. I'm putting it in the lore.
Bird is just here for the ladies.
I now pronounce you Furret and Bermuda.
I would say you may kiss the bride, but, you're
gonna have to reach it first.
You're gonna have to catch her first. You're gonna have to climb up to her first.
You're gonna have
Joke's
to-
on you. I'm a furret. We can't climb.
Then again,
Actually, being part ferret, we probably could climb pretty well.
didn't you like attach rockets to a minecart? So I think you can reach her.
Look, I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Not since the court order.
Oh right, you did that. Then you went into Death Mountain. Then your Ken spear got lit on fire. I forgot about that.
Dude, you can't just go around telling people another man's Ken spear got set on fire.
I mean, it happened to the best of us.
Knuckles still has his OVA design. With, added Indiana Jones flair.
Say what you will, it's badass as heck.
He's even got the whip.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Ferret's
Okay.
here for it.
I'm glad I brought my whip too, so...
Oh my.
What's up? These Coco are supposed
Whatever thoughts you had about that, get it out of your head right now, mister. This is my sacred family's weapon, not a toy.
I can do both. Hurry up if you want in on the fight.
These two are so banging.
Is that... Wait, what?
Wait, who's banging? I'm sorry, what?
Sonic
Yeah,
and Knuckles. We've been over this.
Oh. No.
But who were you what were you going to ask?
I don't know.
If it was about who voices Knuckles, his name's Dave B. Mitchell.
Oh, well, so say for some reason it sounded like Matt Mercer.
It's not.
I was gonna say,
Although
I know he's like SBO pretty much, but
He's SBO
SBO's not
and he's SBO and he's Zavok, but he's not in this game.
yeah.
Although Matt Mercer as Knuckles would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it would.
mean, it's Matt fucking Mercer. The dude could voice the dude could voice a cardboard cutout, and we'd all be here for it.
I already said that he voiced Zavok.
He did also voice a D20.
That is true. He has in fact voiced a D20. Speaking of, though, did you guys hear the news that Mighty 9 is getting its own series?
They're doing stuff with Mighty 9 again?
Well, no.
This has actually been common knowledge. We knew this was coming. We just have confirmation of like when exactly it's coming out.
Yes, it's getting an official animated series, much like Vox Machina. Which means animated Joker is a thing.
Now let's link up with the
Jester.
main force.
Jester, yeah. The world is not ready for animated Jester.
Maybe try fighting next time, though.
Like I said, these two are so banging. Also, I
You know
turned
what?
Sage
That
back to normal, because I don't have that many Sage mods.
Why does he try to help them when their fate is already decided?
Don't worry, we'll see Big the Cat's model freak out because of what we put on it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you saying those two are totally banging and having Sonic in a female skin does not help at all.
Yeah, that just makes it better. Or worse, depending on whether you like Yaoi or not.
Both? Both is good.
I mean, Furret now officially has Bermuda, so now I kind of feel bad we have to put Bermuda down.
Look, it's for her own good,
best.
and I like that
for
we
the
have
best.
canonized that Bermuda is female.
I mean, yeah,
Poor
so-
Furret.
I already put it in the book. I've already written it down in the lore, both for Furret and Bermuda, and then the fact of all of Bermuda's origins up to this point.
I feel like at this point it's for the best. She had a good run.
Just wait until you see her roar and her like lower jaw disconnects and warps through
Yeah.
her body.
Yeah,
Hot.
pretty much.
I mean, ew!
Hot. I mean, ew. What?
Like her jaw unhinges like she's a snake, which makes sense given her model, but still.
Dude, I'm already sold on her. You don't have to keep it up.
Oh god, Furret is just like, oh wow, I'm totally into that.
Not really.
Oh my god.
At this point, it's just a fucking joke.
I know. At
This point, I'm just a fucking joke.
Nah, we all love you, Furret.
It's all a joke. Anything anyone ever valued or struggled for. It's all just a monstrous demented guy. Why can't you see the funny side? Why aren't you laughing?
I tried to see the funny side, and ever since I've been a part of a lot of these streams, I have been very concerned about the group.
I tried to see the funny
Good,
side
you're
a few
learning.
times. It turns out that you're not allowed into the theater without a ticket.
Yeah.
Right as I'm drinking my water!
Look, yesterday I had coke come out of my nose because of all the chaos that happened in Discord. I don't want to hear it. At least you had water.
I'm just
Speaking
laughing.
of, I should probably go get some water and some like a salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some water.
Are you going
as
to bake
well.
that salad?
You're damn right I'm gonna bake that salad.
Big.
I wasn't here for that, where I accidentally misspoke.
Yeah, he has
heard
wireless
everything
headphones. He heard it.
The salad.
I
The
heard
salad. Oh,
everything.
okay. The salad is hot and the soup is cold.
Yeah, you can have cold soup. It's called gazpacho.
No,
No one said Furret could cook.
I was referencing Eggman from Sonic Boom.
Alright, 1 second here.
I haven't seen
Look.
Sonic Boom. I've only played the game.
The only thing Furret can cook is Pringles.
Yes.
You don't
honestly,
cook Pringles.
You
Pringle
don't cook
casserole.
Pringles.
Well, no, but Eggman is trying. Amy is trying to like run her own restaurant, and she enlists Eggman to help her. And apparently, Eggman is trying to critique her cooking, and he's like, The salad's hot and the soup is cold. Why is it cold?
Hasn't he heard of gazpacho?
Apparently not.
Also, the fact is that I've heard of a grilled salad, but never a baked one. Huh.
Apparently, they shoved it in an oven and they set the oven to 500 degrees.
Hey, Hilton, how you doing?
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
500 degrees.
Yeah.
It caps at 450.
Clearly,
Not
we
it.
haven't seen an oven that Eggman owns.
I mean, I've got an oven that goes to 500.
So do I.
Same.
That sounds like a skill issue.
I know, right?
Damn you humans and your damn you humans and your modern technology.
I'm not
Wait a
human,
minute,
so...
wait a minute. You're a
Who
Wait a
says
minute,
any of us are human?
Wait a minute. Well, for one, I'm a human, mister. Thank you very much. Second, you're a Pokemon. You talk with other Pokemon. You have fire types around your world that can literally go beyond 500 degrees.
I just
I
got a
hear you
micro
talking,
and I
but
have
all
a
I hear is
question. Do you
human
leave
speech.
do you leave the return on? I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need you to flesh out a bit of that because I don't know what you mean by a micro and I don't know what you mean by the return.
The return.
This might be like a cultural, like a language barrier issue because Helton's not a native English speaker. Microphone, okay. And when you say the return, well, it depends on what kind of microphone you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's different kinds of microphones. I'm gonna need some specs on what kind of microphone that is before I can give you some advice. Like, I'm using a, you know, when you hear your voice while you talk. Oh, that! You can do that if you want to hear how you sound live, so you know what adjustments to make. While you're, hey, Incineroar. But
Welcome,
yes,
Incineroar.
you have that on if you want to, like, hear how you sound in real time and make any, like, adjustments that you might need to make. Otherwise, I leave it off because I do all of my audio testing before stream, except for when I don't, which is all the time. I'm trying to sound professional when no, I'm just winging it.
Wait, we're professional?
Wait, when's that?
Not according to my paycheck.
I was gonna say, when did we go pro? What the fuck?
I use that setting too, though. I use the hear yourself talk setting. The only thing that you have to learn how to get used to is hearing yourself talk, because it will throw you off if you're not used to it.
Yeah.
It's trippy.
Is that fucking... It
back.
is a Mega Rayquaza, and it lives in agony. And yes, you should go get food and water.
Yep.
Bermuda.
And its name is Bermuda. Yep, Bermuda.
Yeah, we
Hi,
named the Mega
Bermuda.
Rayquaza Bermuda. She's for its new wife.
Yep. It is officially canon. It is shipped. It is in the lore books in the Belmont Hold, and people cannot edit the book.
Sorry, Arzette. I have unintentionally been shipped with a Rayquaza.
Look.
Also, by the way, guys, I've been trying to do this for a while, but it's like a Mecha Rayquaza. Just honestly, it sounds so much better than Mega Rayquaza, just because Mecha Rayquaza just doesn't have just too much of a
So you
mouthful.
don't want to... But how will they know it's a Mega Rayquaza if you don't put Mega in its name? That's how Pokemon names work.
Just call it double M Rayquaza. Rayquaza.
Bro, I laugh so hard when I see that. It's so ass. Yes, it is. It's beautiful. Whenever it roars, its jaw unhinges and clips through itself. It looks horrifying.
People say Incineroars, Furrets, and Gardevoirs and all their Pokemon are awesome. No, Bermuda is top tier. I'm sorry to break it to everyone. We just cannot reach that level.
What do we think of the Dragonite Mega? I haven't seen it because I've been really out of the Pokemon scene for a long time.
It's really cool looking, but from what I've heard in description. And I'm happy. First of all, happy that Dragonite got a Mega, as well as a bunch of others that have been needing one.
Yeah, I'm happy that more Pokemon are getting Megas after, like, Megas not being a thing for years now.
Yeah.
My critique on Dragonite is that it looks a little too much like Dragonair when it's a Mega. I know that's the reason why they did it that way. It's meant to resemble Dragonair. But if they made the wings on the head a little bit smaller instead of looking like someone just glued angel wings onto its head, I think I'd be happier with it.
So it's like old school Captain America then.
Imagine the wings from Captain America from old school, like 80 times bigger than they are supposed to be.
Incineroar fan says, I love it, it's girly pop. And Helton says, I just want Ash Greninja back.
That's not happening, unfortunately.
You were saying, JKR?
What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The idea of the Mega Dragonite having... Like, I do agree that partially the fact is that the wings do look a little too big for its overall form. But at the same time, I'm like, honestly, I think the wings being up there are fine. If they just turn them down, like maybe about a notch or two, like make them slightly smaller, or hell, replace the wings on its back with those feather wings.
Incineroar fan said we might get Mega Greninja. That could be a way I could see bringing back Ash Greninja without all the rigmarole you had to go through to get it before. Just make it a Mega form.
Mega.
Well, we are.
Mega.
I thought we were getting Mega Greninja because the Kalos starters were all getting Megas.
So this is what I've heard, if you don't mind me chiming in here. So
Go ahead.
I watch a lot of big PokeTubers that kind of research things well in advance. And there's one out there who found the leak of Mega Dragonite, which was 99.9%. Actually, no. Probably a little bit more accurate on what the actual Mega was. So a lot of people are running with this new list as what's being included. And 3 of them are the Kalos starters getting new Megas.
Guys,
Go ahead.
I think I might be a bit overpowered for the upcoming boss fight in terms of my my attack and defense stats. Because my attack is now at level 75 out of 99. I'm only on the second island. And my defense is at level 76.
Okay, 2 things. One, Bermuda's going to be eaten alive. And second, I'm just also happy that since the Megas are coming back, that means I get to use Mega Gardevoir again. And my girl finally gets to have either the wedding dress or the funeral dress, depending on which one you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my opinion on the Megas is there's not enough Mega Furrets. So
my opinion is that on these Megas is that there's a lack of Megas XLR.
Oh yeah, that show.
Oh my god.
The full version of the theme song is on Spotify, and that tickled my heart to hear.
Oh god. Also, for it, if we gave you a Mega, we already know what would happen to at least the world. We know what would happen.
I would search for the world's largest Pringles can.
I mean, I'm imagining a Mega Furret, and it's like Gigantamax Meowth, where it's just a really long furret.
Yeah,
I just realized.
Pretty long furret, that's it.
So basically what you're saying is furret about the same size as Bermuda.
I just realized something.
It's a furret that's like an Ouroboros.
Oh god.
Since Champions is coming out, you'll be able to have freaking Dynamax Furret again.
Oh god. Was Dynamax Furret a thing? I don't think it ever actually happened.
It is.
It is.
Well, no, because Furret wasn't in
Doesn't matter.
not Scarlet and Violet.
It don't matter.
Sword and Shield.
Champion. Pokemon Champions confirmed all the rule sets from Gen 1 all the way to current Gen, including Mega, Dynamax, terrestrialization and everything. That means every Pokemon is gonna have a Dynamax, which means guess what? Giant ass motherfucking Furret.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, Shadow Dragon. And we got
And
more lore here in terms of like ancient civilization. Okay. These chaos-looking motherfuckers again.
Do I still think are
They are chaos.
I still think
no, chaos is them. They are not chaos.
Oh,
Also,
I know,
I have-
but still.
Also, unrelated, I have gotten ridiculously addicted to dragon fruit flavored vitamin water.
Oh wow,
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
I love dragon fruit vitamin water,
I've experienced this before. We're somehow
especially when it's like chilled, like super chilled.
Impressive. Maybe I should get some notes for my island.
By the way, Furret, if you ever want to play Sonic Frontiers, it's free on PlayStation Plus.
I have it.
Oh, you have it?
I played it a couple years ago on my stream back when I was Nerdy Furret, Nerdy Thames.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, we weren't talking at that time, so.
Right, yeah. It was like the last thing I think I streamed as Nerdy Thames before I said fuck it and switched to Furret.
Korone's looking at that like, what the fuck?
Don't worry,
She's oddly adorable.
Yes,
Yeah,
I love
she
this
is.
Sonic design for Korone.
It's basically a Mobian Korone at this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is a recurring thing that we keep seeing throughout, like the... Oh, finally, Eggman!
Then the robot hit him again.
I look forward to your battle reports once we're home.
Home?
I'll integrate you into my system, give you control of the
Aha,
whole
he's...
network. All
Hold on, we gotta look at closely at his Eggmobile. Damn it, the mod didn't work. It's supposed to add his sandwich to the Eggmobile.
Make them like...
A shame. Now, question: is it a shiny sandwich since Bermuda's here?
No, it's the hyper-realistic sandwich from Sonic Unleashed. That people made tons of memes out of, because in an already great-looking game for, like, you know, Xbox 360, PS3 generation, arguably one of the best-looking Sonic games ever, the sandwich just stands out as looking particularly good.
Oh god. I actually got bread and some peanut butter and jelly. I might actually make some of that in the
It's like
moment.
it's like a full sub sandwich.
What did you say for it?
Someone in chat said unleash the sandwich.
Yeah, Incineroar fan
Yes.
said unleash the sandwich.
Okay, I thought. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I was like hearing something.
You are hearing things. It's people talking.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, there's
but
this
then
weird
why-
thing where people talk and you can hear them.
Unless you can't hear them.
Well, look, being in the Belmont hold for a very, very long time, you tend to hear things and you go a little bit crazy.
Oh, so just like when Alucard was stuck in the Belmont hold.
Crazy?
more so-
JKR was crazy once.
Well, don't.
Never mind, JKR left.
But no, it was no. So basically, what you're telling me is I'm sitting at the kitchen table with two plushies of somebody, talking to myself while drinking a glass of wine. Yeah, that totally has never happened. Then again, I talked to a fourth wall breaking little black dragon. So
Too many voices, understandable, JKR.
okay, that's fine. Sorry about that.
Hey, Chuck. Hola, mi doges.
Heyo.
Considering we're playing as the doggo
Hey, Chuck.
tonight,
Hi.
that's fitting.
Oh, hope work went well for you, Chuck. But yeah,
Yes,
no. I think I did have in the same moment that Alucard had that one time, so I can relate.
I could like not to like point anything out here, but I can actually barely read the chat with that star rail thing there.
Yeah, there's just not really a good place to put it.
That's fair, I guess. I mean, you could put it under it, maybe.
Not really, because it's a sponsor thing. I have to have it front and center.
Ah,
Which, by the way, should we announce the?
Oh yeah, if you sign up with my link for Honkai Star Rail by putting in exclamation point HSR all caps in chat, then you actually sign up and play the game, then I get a little kickback from it. This promotion's going on for about another, I think, like less than 2 weeks. I've already earned a little bit amount of money from it, and all of it goes towards getting that new CPU I'm after.
Yep.
And Honkai Star Rail, of course, is free to play. There are microtransactions, but from what I've played, the gacha is actually pretty, not too bullshit. As I've seen, is frankly a good case for Hoyo versus games. They've had a much more fair gacha than other gacha games I've played.
See, every time you say Hoyoverse, my mind immediately goes to it sounding like Puyo Puyo Tetris or something.
Well, that's Puyo Puyo.
Well, it sounds similar to me, buddy.
or Kirby saying Puyo.
Oh god, please don't bring Kirby here.
I can
He'd probably eat the entire house.
into cyberspace and escaped.
Through raw talent and no shortage of tenacity, I'm sure.
Yes, there's my creator link. Sign up, click on that link, and sign up, download the game, and play it, and I get compensated for it. And I've played it myself on stream and enjoyed it.
That doesn't change the fact that he is a formidable adversary.
And you did hold your end of the bargain and named your character Dunkachino or something?
Yes, I named my character Dunkachino.
Skill.
Does Nux have his Down Under hat? Yes, he has his hat from the OVA, and he's dressed up in, like, full Indiana Jones gear, because this model is taken from, I believe the Sonic Forces mobile game, where a lot of the characters got alternate outfits as part of seasonal events.
Which I also have heard, and I'm excited for, in the new Sonic racing game, Tangle and Whisper are going to be, there.
Yeah, this is Tangle and Whisper are, I believe, confirmed to be in the new Sonic Racing game, which will also make this the first time that Tangle and Whisper have had official voices.
Well, I know who I'm maining in those games then.
And that also means
Whisper's the best out of the both of them.
As I've brought this up on stream before, but it wasn't here for it, that could help with our fan dub by giving us some voices to base their voices off of, since we will finally have an idea of how they officially sound.
Well, Whisper is supposed to sound like this if they do it right. Well,
keep in mind, it's also a kart
still...
race. It's also a kart racing game, so
a kart racer.
Hilariously, I hope they don't give Whisper a voice when she's actually driving.
Just have her speak on like menus.
Yeah,
on menus and victory screens.
Oh yeah, and I'll read your answer to Nico, Chuck. Just let me scroll up and chat a bit. And Eggman had a suggestion for making chat easier to read, which is opening up the stream and layering Discord over the video feed.
What?
Basically, just like, don't have Discord take up the full screen. Open up the stream on Twitch, and then you'll be able to see the live chat without having to look at how compressed it is and, covered by the Honkai Star Rail promo.
Good lord.
Or you could just open it up on your phone.
That requires me to do work, JKR.
Let's see, what did Chuck say? Chuck said, in regards to Nico's question of how did work go well, he said, it did, got out a bit early, actually. Thanks, Nico.
Yo, nice, man. Relax, man. You worked hard. Also, Whisper, in my opinion, Whisper is definitely my second favorite, second favorite female Sonic character next to, Zoe and Cosmo, out of all of them.
I'm not familiar with Zoe.
I don't know who those are.
Cosmo is from the anime Sonic X. I know that, but I don't know who Zoe is.
Zoe is a fox around the same age as Tails. That apparently they ended up together.
Oh, in what series?
Sonic Boom.
Okay, I didn't watch Sonic Boom because it came on at like 6 in the morning.
I know that YouTube has like all the episodes to it in like one compilation and some moments, but no, I do like the fact that Tails has Zoe throughout that whole
If I remember correctly, Zoe appeared a little bit in the Sonic Boom game for Wii U. Just, she didn't get to do much because...
a lot, yeah.
Most of the characters in Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric didn't get to do much. Like, Styx is in there, and she's just a side quest NPC, bearing no resemblance to how she would be in the show.
Yeah, in the show, like, if you haven't watched the show, like, both seasons are amazing. I love it. There's a lot of like funny moments in there, and a lot of like
Cartoon Network
it has a lot of me.
Chuck said.
It has. Go ahead.
Sorry. Chuck said Cartoon Network definitely wanted to bury Sonic Boom. Cartoon Network wanted to bury everything that wasn't Teen Titans Go, let's be honest.
Yeah,
or at least in that period it did.
Pretty much. If anything,
even actual Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Like Sonic, but no, like the Sonic Boom cartoon was really, really good. I did enjoy it. I really did.
I've seen some, like, you know, clips from it. I've seen basically all the meme clips, but I've never had a chance to sit down and watch the show. Not like it's hard to get a hold of. There's a box set out of it.
Let me see that.
And then, because I think.
I can't read.
Oh God. And then, but no, like, we're especially one episode with Eggman and Amy playing a game of Fuzzy Puppies, which is like a board game / strategy game, and it was very funny, very hilarious seeing Eggman playing with miniature dogs, especially obsessing over a poodle.
Also, even as far as Cartoon Network wanting to bury Sonic Boom, at least that got a second season. If you want to talk about a show they wanted to bury from day one, Mega Man Fully Charged.
Yeah, but no, Sonic Boom was like super hyper. Like Sonic Boom was super hyper aware of like, don't worry, we'll be back in season 3 with the same characters in different situations again and again. And I'm like no.
Like, nobody watched Mega Man Fully Charged because, like, first of all, they premiered it on the website before they premiered it on TV. So, of course, people were going to watch it on the website for free instead of watching it on TV. And then they were like, oh, it's got low ratings on TV. I guess that means no one's watching it.
The only Mega Man I've seen was...
the Ruby Spears series.
The Battle Network one, the Battle Chips.
Did you not see the 90s series?
I've only seen clips of it on YouTube. I have never watched it.
I've got the DVD box set. I'm subjecting it to... After you subject me to the Jurassic Park series, I'm subjecting you to Ruby Spears Mega Man. Because that was my introduction to Mega Man.
That's fair. Wait, that series basically is classic Mega, right?
Yeah, it's classic. They have one episode that was supposed to be a pilot for a spin-off to a Mega Man X series, but never got made. So there's like one Mega Man X episode in there towards the end.
I think that's the one I've seen of. That other than that, that's it.
Yeah, I never saw the Battle Network series because it never really got a home media release, and it still hasn't to this day outside of Japan. Because they did a live stream and like YouTube uploads of all the episodes of the English dub, but then they took those down after the year was over. And it's why do you keep burying this series? People like it. What's so hard about putting it on DVD?
I love the series. I watched it a lot. Like, it always came on either before or after, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! On WB, I think it was.
See, I didn't watch a lot of the WB Saturday morning stuff because I was always watching Fox Kids for, like, Power Rangers and Digimon
and all that. Yeah, I did that too, but I, like, alternated between the both. And I usually sometimes caught it on TV a couple times, and if anything, besides the classic Mega Man games on NES, Battle Network is one I really do enjoy.
I still need to play the Battle Network Legacy Collection that Miles got me, because, like, the only Battle Network game I've played all the way through is Battle Network 6, which I still have my copy of. And I'm
Battle
willing,
Network is.
I'm willing to part
difficult
with
as
it if
hell.
anyone wants to buy it off me. We can negotiate prices.
Yeah, I was gonna say Battle Network is difficult as hell, man.
It was Battle Network 6 Cybeast Falzar was the one I had. Because Miles pressured me, friendly way, pressured me into getting Falzar
Friendly,
while
huh?
he got Greygar.
But no, like, I always found them, like, some of the bosses a little difficult because, again, like, I'm not as well versed in, like, anything beyond classic Mega Man like I am with, like, all of Castlevania. So it's like, I'm running on, like, what, like 30 frames in my head thinking, oh god, what do I do here?
As far as what Chuck said for, you know, despite all the wonderful shows that Cartoon Network's responsible for, fuck Cartoon Network, I'm glad it's gone. I would say Cartoon Network's not responsible for those shows. The network itself isn't. It's the people behind the shows that made them what they are. Cartoon Network, if anything, got in the way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, Cartoon Network's technically not gone. The channel still exists. It's just half of its daily schedule is now either old shows or Adult Swim.
Yeah. I gotta rewatch Sonic Boom again. Good thing I still got Netflix.
BRB widget wants her walk. Take your time, JKR. The pupper
Take your
needs
time.
her walk.
I'm gonna BRB as well, real quick. I am going to make myself a sandwich.
Okay, and let me guess. Talking about Eggman's delicious sandwich got you in the mood for one.
Well, that and I'm kind of craving a peanut butter sandwich either way.
Okay.
Plus, I also gotta check on Lulu.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta tell her the news.
Yeah, I do have to tell her the news.
You got to tell her the word.
Care if you're afraid. Those are your
Peace.
people out there.
And this time it's not Bird.
Hey, Coach, what's with the pep talk?
God, that voice is unnerving coming from her.
With the defenses down, the soldiers are
Hearing Roger Craig Smith's voice coming out of a Mobian version of Korone.
Now round up the stragglers and
Yeah.
supervise, Commander.
Especially Roger Craig Smith's Frontiers voice, where he goes deeper than he usually does for Sonic. Who am I playing, by the way? This is a, like, Sonic version of Korone, who is a Hololive VTuber and official Sonic brand ambassador for Sonic Team Japan. This is the model that I used last time. I kept it on for this time because we wanted to know last time, but never got an answer because we didn't complete this island, whether she has a super form or not. Because the Honey the Cat model did.
I keep hearing it go da 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 and expect it to go into the Six Flags thing.
That's what I just
Yeah, the Banga Boys. We like to party.
Yeah.
I can just see the old man doing his dance right now.
The Venga bus is coming and everybody's dancing. This is as much as I can get away with without getting copyright struck into oblivion.
Old man from Six Flags confirmed for Fortnite?
I wish.
At this fucking point,
I like that the flashback is just a rip from Sonic Origins,
Sonic, this
instead of recreating it in this engine.
influence from back home.
It confirms that at some point in Sonic's history, he was a 16-bit sprite.
Angel Island. I make this pretty important.
that's stupid and funny and makes me uncomfortable.
It's the exact kind of thing that Ian Flynn would make canon, because remember, his stance is everything is canon.
Oh god, that means Sonic being pregnant is canon.
The only things that aren't canon, as far as official statements from him, you know, aside from the joking of him saying everything is canon when people ask him what's canon, is officially the Twitter takeovers are not canon.
Got your back.
Aww!
But they have used the Twitter takeovers to inspire stuff in canon.
Huh.
Like, thanks to the Twitter takeovers serving as inspiration, Shadow is now canonically a fan of coffee. Specifically, the coffee that they had on the Ark.
I'm trying everything in my power to not look up if they've announced official voice actors for Tangle and Whisper yet.
I don't think they have, because when it comes to Sonic games, they don't usually announce the full voice cast until the game comes out. Especially when it comes to new characters or characters that have been recast, you have to wait until the game comes out for them to confirm who it is, and even then, like, the credits don't usually list who plays who, so it's usually the voice actors on Twitter confirming that's them. That's how we knew, like, that Ray Chase played Neo Metal Sonic in Shadow Generations.
I'm trying to think of who I would cast as Tangle and Whisper. And before anyone says, what about Amelie? She would be terrible as both of them. I love my Amelie. She would be terrible as Tangle and Whisper.
I could see her as Honey the Cat.
Actually, yes.
Given that Honey the Cat's supposed to be, like, either a fashionista or, like, a celebrity, basically.
Honestly, she'd be good as Cream's mom, whose name is...
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Yeah. She's got that Dommy Mommy voice.
Yeah. Also, speaking of uncomfortably sexy Sonic characters, still not a furry, by the way.
Yes, you are. Just admit it.
What I recently found out that one of my headcanons for a character is more or less confirmed based on what her character designer said about inspirations for her design. Rouge the Bat is officially Latina.
Hell yeah.
Her character designer said that he looked at, like, sexy South American women as inspiration for Rouge the Bat's design.
Hell yes. Speaking of, I've never bought a plushie so fast in my fucking life.
Yeah, that Rouge the Bat cat plush.
Yeah, like, as soon as I saw she was up for pre-order, I was like, and click.
Alright, we are just about done with Ares Island, and then we'll be able to move on to Chaos Island.
That's plusshop.com, ladies and gentlemen. They are amazing. They do amazing work.
Not sponsored. Wish I was.
I've thought about doing a video and sending it to him where I'm Serpentious, with the Serpentious plushie, but unfortunately they are no longer sponsored by Has-Been Hotel.
Aw.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
When Amazon took over Has-Been Hotel, they severed a lot of ties with a lot of products, and unfortunately Plush Shop was one of them.
Ah.
I'll admit.
Oh, Sag.
Lifestyle. Freedom to go where you want, when you want. So
Now you can only get the Has-Been Hotel ones anytime they're doing a random 5-day sale.
But first, I need to be back to.
I'm guessing it's probably, like, old stock that they have.
So hurry up and get me.
Yeah.
Given that they legally can't make new ones.
Get you away from me.
Well, what makes me mad is they severed ties with them right before they announced that there was going to be a Cherry Bomb one, and now there will never be a Cherry Bomb one because they can't legally make her anymore.
Damn.
Yep.
He helps those he is at odds with. He is quick to make.
I mean, at least there's always Etsy.
Perhaps.
Cherry Bomb is my girl, and I will never be able to give her cuddles.
I have run the simulations.
It's okay for it.
At least I've got loot.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Meanwhile, Bermuda's just flying by in the background during this poignant scene.
Bermuda's upset. Bermuda's like upset, just being like, "Pay attention to me. I'm here. I'm the reason why the stream exists."
Yeah.
Bermuda was a big part of one of the three thumbnails that, two of the three thumbnails that I, uploaded to part 2 on YouTube.
Yep. There was a meme one and like a non-meme one?
Yeah, there was a meme one, a non-meme one, and then there was, like, you know, a more standard, like, if, you know, one thumbnail template for every part in the series one. And I'm running tests through YouTube's thumbnail test feature to see which one garners the most viewership and clicks. So I know what to go with going forward.
I'm hoping it's the meme one.
You'd be surprised. I've run some tests sometimes where, like, the one that YouTube recommends to me based on its testing is sometimes not the one that seems obvious.
Ah.
Like, for my Metal Gear playthroughs, I had, like, one version where I was, you know, posing like Solid Snake on the cover of the game with, like, the pistol drawn pointing up, and one where it's just, like, my standard, you know, like, arm outstretched to the camera, hand resting on one head, smiling at the camera pose, and that second one was the one that got the better performance. Instead of the one that was more themed around Metal Gear.
Also,
interesting.
Also, our Maxine, when we have time, I have to subjugate you to Sonic Boom out of context.
Oh, I've seen plenty of Sonic Boom out of context things.
Okay, well, all right then. I was gonna say either that or you and whoever else we to watch like the actual series. I need to.
Someone in chat, I believe it was Incineroar fan, said that Sonic Boom is on YouTube for free.
Yeah, I know.
So that could be a way for me.
I've seen the entire series.
I haven't seen it.
What series?
Sonic Boom.
Oh, okay. Right. Sorry, I'm here. Hold on. There you go.
Like, I watched it back in the day as it was airing.
Same here. That's how I watched until I had, it's all shown on Netflix.
Is it still on Netflix, or did they take it off like they take everything off?
It's a permanent resident.
Okay, so that's how I could watch it.
Season 1 is. I don't know if Season 2's on there.
Season 1 and 2 are there.
They are? Okay.
Like,
they are.
Like, it's like the first couple seasons of My Little Pony are on there, but the last ones aren't. It's
yeah,
weird.
the thing with, like, Amazon and, Netflix and, well, not so much Amazon, but Netflix and especially Hulu, uploads of shows like that is sometimes they have, like, arbitrary definitions of what they count as a season as opposed to production order. Like, they'll split things into seasons other than how they were aired, which, in ways that don't make sense. Like, perfect example is Dragon Ball Z Kai. They split the entire run of Dragon Ball Z Kai into 2 seasons. And it's basically everything up to and including the Cell Saga is Season 1, and then the Buu Saga is Season 2.
See, I'm upset with Netflix for this. They don't have for the original Yu-Gi-Oh, they only have up to season 1 up to Dungeon Dice Monsters. They don't have the ones for Battle City. That's what makes me upset.
Oh,
I love Battle City.
And I remember when I don't know if Inuyasha is still on Netflix, but when they had that on there, they said it was only 4 seasons. Well, I'm like, no, Inuyasha went on for way more than 4 seasons.
Yeah,
About 7.
I think the last time I heard it still is. I'm not sure. I know the movies of the Inuyasha movies are on there, but for the seasons, I'm not sure.
Oh, and for people that grew up with Inuyasha when it was first airing, you might be annoyed to find out that due to rights issues with the theme song that aired on, you know, the old TV broadcast and DVD releases of Inuyasha,
yeah.
If you watch it on streaming nowadays, or even on, like, any time that it would air on Adult Swim, they changed the opening, so it no longer plays, you know, like, I want to save the world. It just plays, like, Inuyasha's character theme from, like, the fight scenes. You know, that orchestral theme he has, which is not a bad
Yeah.
song. It's just not the intro to the show. It's like how it's like how due to rights issues with the Netflix dub of Evangelion, they had to change the end credits theme so it no longer plays Fly Me to the Moon.
Every time I see Saribot say something, I think it says Sexy Bot.
What?
Saribot is a bot that I have in my chat that does a lot of important things for me, including, like, helping to filter out spam.
I was gonna say, are you sure it's not? Are you sure it's not Sexy Bot? I kind of believe for this one.
Shadow Dragon said I'd watch Sonic Boom, but the second season of Twisted Metal is out at the end of the month, so I'll be seeing that. You don't have to watch one or the other. That's the beauty of streaming. You can watch both.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like going to see a movie where you can usually only afford to see the one.
Yeah.
Unless you're sneaky.
You know, unless
true.
unless it's like when you know, half the people that went to go see the South Park movie, according to Matt and Trey, where they would buy tickets to the Rugrats movie and then go see South Park instead.
Actually, that is ingenious. They don't really.
They don't check the tickets once you're in the theater for the showing. They just check your ticket when you go into the building.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the kind of thing that people of my generation would do when they were too young to see an R-rated movie, apparently, and they didn't have their parents with them.
I was gonna say my mom just fucking took me. She gave up.
Yeah.
You know, if they had parents that wouldn't take them to an R-rated movie, like my parents wouldn't do that when I was certain ages. Once I got to a certain age, they wouldn't take me to see R-rated movies when I was a kid, but they would let me rent them from Blockbuster.
So here's the thing. Here's like the. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say at least my dad did. He was okay with me watching Terminator and Terminator 2 when I was in like 3rd grade.
Dude, my dad sat me down and made me watch Alien. And to this day, I love it. He did the same thing with Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare on Elm Street.
My mom wouldn't let me watch Nightmare on Elm Street as a kid because she had personal trauma related to Nightmare on Elm Street. And by personal trauma, I mean she thought Freddy Krueger was scary.
Right.
The first R-rated movie I've even watched, and it was back in like middle school, it was Freddy vs. Jason, because me and this guy who we're still friends with each other, we hated each other back then, until eventually we're like, oh, you like video games or whatever, like movies or whatever, and they're like, yeah. So he introduced me to Freddy vs. Jason, which was my first rated R movie, and it was a trip.
That was my first rated R movie I got to see by myself in theaters. Paid for the ticket myself.
Freddy vs. Jason?
Because it came out after I turned 18.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this right. It is goofy as hell. It is very goofy.
It's very goofy, but it's a fun kind of goofy.
Yeah, I go ahead.
Well, I have a long story, so if you wanna.
I was just gonna say I just love the fact that that Freddy used Jason like a pinball.
Yeah.
Tilt.
Oh, tilt. But I have like a side antidote on South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut.
Go ahead.
My mom fucking despises South Park. She thinks it's one of the worst things to ever happen on TV. She will not watch it. She absolutely despises everything to do with it. She loves the movie.
I mean, the movie's great, even if you don't have any knowledge or like of the TV show. It's just a well-made movie.
Yeah, she loves that movie, and like she owns a copy of it. But the funny thing is, I had to beg her to take me to see it because I just really wanted to see it, right? Because like all my friends had seen it, we would talk about it at school, and I kind of wanted to know what we were talking about. So like I begged her to take me, and she went, "Fine, I'll take you to this stupid fucking movie, but you better not." Or she was like, "You better not emulate anything from it. You better not say anything from it. Blah blah blah." Being a kid, I lied and said Scout's Honor.
Were you even a scout?
I was not at that time, but I was a scout at one point.
I think a lot of kids were at that time.
I'm asking that because anytime I hear Scout's Honor, it makes me think of Jade from Jackie Chan Adventures. How she would always say Scout's Honor and then say, like I'm a scout.
Are you sure Maxine doesn't just say that?
I was a scout
Anyway.
once.
Yeah. Fuck, where was I?
You better not emulate anything from the show, from the movie.
Yeah, you better not. Yeah, she was like, you better not emulate anything from the show, the movie, blah blah blah. We went, and she was laughing her ass off the entire fucking movie. Like, obviously getting jokes I didn't get,
Yeah.
That I do now, but back then I didn't. But like, she was laughing her ass off, and she went home to Dad, and we were like, he was like, "So how was the movie?" She goes, "If you tell anyone I said this, it's over." And then she goes, "I fucking love that movie." So then he went to go see it, and he came back saying the same thing, like, "Oh my god, that was beautiful."
That's great.
So my dad will watch South Park. He doesn't have a problem with it, but it's just my mom can't stand it.
My mom doesn't like a lot of, adult animated sitcoms, but one that she
Same.
absolutely loves. And it won't surprise you because this is usually the exception for a lot of people that don't like adult animated sitcoms. Futurama.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom won't watch almost anything animated unless it's Disney.
She's one of those people.
Yeah, she doesn't much care for, like, animation, in general. I don't know why. But, like, my dad, I grew up on The Simpsons, King of the Hill, South Park, and all kinds of stuff because of him.
I've been trying to get my mom into King of the Hill, because, it seems it's the kind of down-to-earth thing that I think she would like. It's just we haven't gotten a chance to sit down and watch it much outside of a couple times.
Plus the new season's coming out.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to fucking say.
I'm dying slowly.
Speaking of which, did you hear that yet another King of the Hill voice actor died?
Oh no.
Oh,
not
which
again.
one?
Chuck Mangione.
Who'd he do?
Chuck Mangione.
Chuck Mangione.
He was himself, the local celebrity that would do all the local business sponsorships.
So the funny thing is, do you know how they got Chuck Mangione on that show?
They asked him.
So, kind of, yes.
Have a good night, Shadow Dragon.
The joke was, it was like it's a dated joke now. Because you think about Walmart and how big Walmart's gotten, right?
Yeah.
I don't think this ancient
Well, Megalomart, the store in that, was a parody of Walmart.
Right.
Like how this nothing store was popping up everywhere in Texas and Oklahoma.
It should open the way to that flying titan.
And back in the day, Walmart would put ads on the TV with the most bottom of the barrel, no one gives a shit who they are or what they're from, celebrities they could find.
I'm willing to bet it's the same deal.
Just like the most C-list celebrities you could ever find. So King of the Hill wanted to make a joke of that and said, who can we get to do this, to do commercials for Megalomart? And no one give a fuck they exist.
And it was Chuck Mangione.
It was Chuck Mangione. And when he heard that that's what they wanted him for, he said, "Oh my god, I fucking hate you, let's do this." So that's how they got Chuck Mangione to be on the show, and as a reoccurring character throughout the series.
like this challenge. The perspective's real fucky.
Oof.
It's a claw machine game and isometric angle, which makes it hard to tell where you're aiming.
Oh, God. Wait a minute. Claw machine extra. Okay. Never mind. I was thinking about the angle of the claw game in Yakuza. No, not
No,
the same.
Yakuza is just straight on. This is like at a 3/4 perspective.
Oh God, no.
And there's no, like, targeting reticle to tell where your claw is going to land. And you have to be dead center for it to grab, otherwise it misses or it drops it.
What are you grabbing? A Chaos Emerald?
Spheres to drop them into receptacles so I can open the door.
Receptacles.
Now, it
Spheres.
does autocorrect when you're dropping them into, like, the pits that they go into. But not when you're picking them up.
Picking them up.
Picking them up.
Words.
This isn't that kind of game.
Words.
That's for the next Sonic the Hedgehog April Fool's Day visual novel.
Oh, God.
You said game.
Despite murder of Sonic the Hedgehog coming out on April Fools, that was a very good game.
Yep.
Very good
It's
visual
also
novel.
canon.
Yeah, it's canon.
Yeah, I know it's canon.
It's also the first canon appearance of Sage since Sonic Frontiers.
Also, apparently there was a DLC thing they did for it where they like extended it or something.
I didn't hear
Like
about that.
they
Might have been a
advanced it. Well, probably maybe because I know they advanced the story past the whole like murder mystery train thing. Like it was in a city or something.
I don't know.
It's the first I'm hearing of it.
I haven't heard anything about this. Are you sure you're not thinking of a fan game?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100%. Again,
I'm looking at my library now on Steam to make sure.
Like, yeah, please double check because again, I didn't even get it because this is like around the time I lost my vision. So it's like I did not even get a chance. So like I can only go off of what I hear, not what I
They've
see.
talked about doing more visual novels, but they just haven't.
Well, again, I'm only going off of what I've heard and what I am hearing because again, no vision in this department.
Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nice work. Was there ever any doubt?
No, it's not showing anything about DLC or add-on.
We've faced
Okay, then I might be thinking about something else.
Whoa, hey.
People have modded it to include a sequence with Tangle and Whisper. That's fucking weird.
That's probably what I was thinking of then.
People have modded the game in several ways, including a new mod that adds a train car where you find Tangle and Whisper making out and Tails immediately leaves the room.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's the Sonic fandom. You know, surprisingly more tame than I thought they would do.
I mean, yeah, but at
Given
the
that
same
it's
time,
this
that
fandom.
well, again, despite that still threw me off a little bit.
Oh boy, we're getting ready to fight Bermuda. Time to see if there's a Super
Bermuda.
Korone.
Well, everyone, F in the chat for Bermuda.
Furret gets to see Bermuda roar.
And quite possibly.
Everyone shut the heck up.
Look at her jaw.
Oh, my poor girl.
Like I said, she looks like she's in agony.
Wait, I need to I gotta get a.
God. Oh my god!
Like, it's supposed to be flying in like a serpentine pattern, but they didn't rig it that way, so it's T-posing while it's doing this.
So Furret, do you still like Bermuda now?
Poor thing! Put her out of her misery!
We already shipped them, so yeah, of course Fern still likes Bermuda.
That doesn't.
Well, you know what they say: if you truly love something, you have to be able to let it go.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna see if I can get a commission of a plushie of Bermuda to send for it.
How do you make a plushie of something that's constantly like distorting itself?
You do know that
You clearly
right?
look. You clearly underestimate Etsy and the fans of the Pokemon community.
Like, I'm not just talking about a Mega Rayquaza plushie. I'm talking about one where its jaw like does shit like that.
Again, you underestimate Etsy. You really underestimate the people that make plushies on Etsy.
And it has to be T-posing.
Yes.
That said, though, they do officially make Dragon Zelda plushies.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I found that out the other day.
Ooh.
At least this isn't a hard sequence to do like fighting Primal Groudon was, where his hitbox wasn't adjusted for his new model. So I didn't know what I was climbing onto.
I just realized I'm scared to find out what Pokemon is next.
None. These are the only 2 Pokemon boss mods. Because there's no other there's no other Titans that would work with Pokemon. Like the next one is a 4-legged knight, and that wouldn't work with Kyogre.
I was gonna say, what was that legendary in
4-legged knight?
The sword
It could
and
work with
shield?
Yeah, the
or
Night Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was also gonna say that there was a horse that had like a rider on it. Pokemon.
Calyrex.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this predates that.
Okay. Wait, when did Frontiers come out?
2020?
This came out. Yeah, this came out after Sword and Shield.
Yeah, it came out after Sword and Shield. Sword and
Okay.
Shield was way before 2020.
Also, you know, I don't control what mods people make.
Well,
I only consume
I
them.
know.
Well, have you tried gaining control?
Yes, I've tried gaining control through multiple means. Turns out, saying do it because I say so, doesn't work in all instances, only some.
Well, you said multiple means, and that's only one. What are the others?
Yes, what else have
Throwing
you
a tantrum, begging, and bribery with non-monetary goods. And by that I mean battling dollars, which will be our new currency after I kidnap the King of England.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh, she does have a super form. It's her official Sonic design, where she gets like the blue outfit and like blue fur.
Oh,
that is a nice touch. The outfit she wears on her Sonic streams.
Oh, nice.
I never would have thought of that. We get another awesome metalcore song.
Sorry, Bermuda, we gotta put you down.
We hardly knew ye.
But you will always be remembered in Castle Orlok.
You will always be remembered in our hearts. Now, where's Arzette?
No, where's Arzette? Wow, you moved on so quickly.
Look, it's best not to hold on to the past.
Exactly.
Oh boy, we get to see Wyvern do the it's a spin attack, which that was glorious. Just spin the whole model at you.
Spinny spin. Oh God, that when you said that, when you said it was spinning or whatever, it reminded me of a video for Final 14 about.
Oh my God, she's gonna throw her without touching her.
What?
She threw her into a mountain without even touching her. That's how powerful Super Korone is.
Telekinesis.
The super doggo.
The power of Christ compels you.
I don't think the power of Christ can actually do that.
Not with that attitude.
This is your wife that you're talking about.
You know, part of me wants to show this to Korone, but I also know exactly what her reaction would be.
Probably squeals or something.
Rejoin?
Yes, you did.
Welcome back. Go ahead.
I actually have something important to ask of Ari. I just got word from True Prime that his dad passed away today, so I was wondering if you wouldn't mind rating him when he goes live later.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I appreciate that, Ari. I don't
Sorry
usually
to hear
make
it.
that request. Yeah, I don't usually.
It's
make
a
that kind of
special
request.
occasion. It's a special case.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Ari.
True Prime, our hearts go out to you.
Yeah.
Yep. Our condolences. Also, Ferd's very excited about seeing Bermuda get slammed into a mountain.
I
Without
would be honored if you never said the words Ferd is excited to see Bermuda get slammed ever again.
I'm not making any promises, okay?
Part of me wants to show this to Korone, if I could somehow get her to see this on stream. But also, I know exactly what her response would be. It would be, "Wow,
Wow, you did it!
that," because that's her reaction to like most times that people like try to show or tell her about stuff, and she like can't really comment on it, either because she doesn't know how to say it in English or because like there's corporate reasons why she can't. Like, I think back to when Keanu Reeves was first announced to be playing Shadow the Hedgehog, and they took her fans told her that on stream, and her only response was, "Wow, Keanu Reeves."
I was gonna say she would probably think I can do this to my corporate overlords.
Also because, you know, modding is very controversial in Japan.
We need to start a petition right now. Get Korone in Sonic 3 or Sonic 4.
She was in Sonic 2's Japanese dub.
Really?
Yeah, she played like a minor character, you know, just like a bit part character, but she was in it as part of a cross promotion thing all along.
I feel bad for Bermuda.
I feel bad for her too.
I'm actually gonna hop back off because I don't really feel all that good.
Okay.
But I'll still be in the chat.
Okay.
Alright, get some rest.
Korone, what are you even doing? Answer, she's doing her best.
Bermuda just turns into like a stick when you beat her.
She's always been a stick. She's T-posing.
I'm just waiting for Korone to actually like grab Bermuda and then smack Eggman with her.
Oh boy, we're gonna see how the death animation works, where it's supposed to like guide all the missiles into its mouth and blow it.
No.
Yep. That's what I was waiting for.
Wow. Also,
Down
if you
goes
pay
Bermuda.
attention during the scene in Sonic 2 where they're at that bar doing the weird dance shit, the barmaid that takes their orders is Colleen O'Shaughnessy, the voice of Tails.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Not bad. Things would have been
Doing a cameo.
Rest in peace, Bermuda.
Yeah.
Bermuda, you will not be forgotten. You were the best legendary.
Who are we talking about?
I've got one more Titan bot to go. Hopefully I'll find
I am narrowing my one eye at you,
He'll be
Z.
all right. Now hurry up and save the day already.
Korone's off to save the day.
And yet we left. And then suddenly, Robot just comes up and sees the dead corpse of Bermuda. What the heck happened?
Rest in piss forever, miss. Exactly. Also,
That's
that
in
means
the
we
chat
get to
for
see what I
Bermuda.
did with Tails.
Oh no.
Context?
What model swap I did for Tails. It's with another Sonic character. One who hasn't had a role in a mainline game in a long time. Alright, where are you? Tails. Or not Tails in this case. Up, quick, gotta play Tetris real quick.
Your frickin' typing sounds have ruined me.
Oh, the womp womp?
Because, yeah, well, because I keep hearing her talk, and that's what I'm hearing.
You're hearing womp womp instead of Orayo. Or betting. Because my typing sounds are Shy Lily.
Oh, I thought they were Korone for some reason.
No, it's Shy Lily.
Ah.
Because I've got a Shy Lily theme for my browser.
Ah. I didn't know themes were still a thing.
For Opera GX they are. And they have some official, like, collab themes with certain content creators.
Ah.
This one's a fan-made one, but one of the ones they have an official theme for is, Cottontail.
And then there were 3.
Yes.
Nico tends to disconnect every now and then, because he's on Xbox.
No, I was just wondering, because I was wondering to see if my headset was working still.
Is it?
I hope it is.
Oh, you guys answered me, okay.
Yes?
Hello?
I was just No.
Hello?
Who are you? Who am I?
Taco Pizza?
Taco Pizza, what the hell?
I don't even know, Miles.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
There hasn't been one of those in years.
I've seen plenty.
Mostly it's just Taco Bell and KFC now.
Yeah.
And yes, you can order a chicken taco.
I would hope you can order a chicken taco at a Taco Bell. That's part of their menu.
The last time I've seen a Pizza Hut combination Taco Bell was when the Pokemon plushes were
oh my god,
available.
Oh my god.
You wanna know the most cursed
my fucking head!
You wanna know one of the most cursed combinations of Taco Bell and another fast food chain I've seen is I've only seen one of these ever. Taco Bell and Long John Silver's.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So
in what state or planet? What?
Right on the border between North and South Carolina.
I still have the Zubat plushie that they released back in the day from that.
I have that Dratini. I think it's somewhere upstairs. I loved that Dratini plushie. I brought it with me to school. I brought it with me everywhere.
That was actually one of the first times I'd ever seen Vulpix too. And it made Vulpix one of my favorite Pokemon.
Well, yeah, Vulpix is adorable.
But I have the Zubat plushie, and he is permanently glued, well not glued, like safety pinned to my Team Rocket hat. So every time I cosplay Team Rocket, I have Bitey and Scratchy. Bitey is the Zubat, and Scratchy is a Meowth.
Oh god.
They're the two Pokemon. And I have a Rattata, but Rattata doesn't have a name.
Did the mod not work? I don't believe the mod takes effect until after they're freed from the capsule. If not, then the mod didn't work.
I was gonna say, it's unfortunate you named them Zubat Bitey, because you could have named the Rattata Chewy.
I mean, in theory, I still could.
I know, but I didn't know what kind of aesthetic you were going for. Like one per.
The idea is that my Team Rocket grunt is an idiot.
I mean, oh god. You remind me of when my friend cosplayed a Team Rocket grunt, did cosplay chest, and went up against an Amy Rose and ended up losing because he had no Pokemon and got bashed in the head with a hammer.
You remind me of the Babe.
What Babe?
The Babe with the power.
What power?
The power of screw you, this bit is over.
It wasn't even a bit, but okay.
Damn.
Maxine, did somebody
Tell me how you fucking feel.
Maxine, did somebody spike your drink? What the fuck?
Nah, I've just
Fuck me, I guess.
Whoa, okay. Good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. Oh my god. I am just very concerned now.
You should be concerned. You should be very concerned. Because I'm
The fact that you were at
involved.
the beginning of this stream is astonishing.
Look, I was mildly concerned in the beginning, and now that the fact that a midget furret and Maxine over here are like trolling the living heck out of me at this point, I'm just very, very scared now.
Welcome
What
to
the
the
fuck did I
stream.
miss? The stream decided to have a stroke? You missed, usual shenanigans.
Like what happened last night.
You know, stuff and things.
Events as well.
Yes, there were plenty of events.
It was nothing. Are you sure it was something? No, it was nothing. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing you can legally prove in a courtroom.
I mean, technically, this stream is being recorded, so there would be proof.
What's a recording but falsified information?
See, the alleged lie that I may or may not have said just now, that's just a parasite that lives in my neck.
What the fuck?
I get it.
That's one of my favorite
Miles,
just out of context.
Yeah, I saw that. I heard everything.
That's one of my favorite out of context Space Ghost quotes.
Right.
I'm just scared.
I've been scared, and
You're scared now. Just wait till later.
wow, for it. Okay.
For it just turned into the Shock Master.
Hashtag no filter.
Hashtag no context.
I could just literally do this with my voice.
So what mod did Tails get?
We're trying to see if it worked or not, and that required scrounging around for memory tokens so I can free him from his party ball.
Okay.
Party ball. It's a party in this ball, and I want to leave.
It's unfortunate Tails can't free himself from the ball like Furret could from his Pokeball.
If the mod
This
didn't
entire
work, then
time-
if the mod didn't work, then I'm going to be disappointed.
What if this whole time it's just really a fur in a Pokeball and not another Sonic character?
I guess.
Yeah,
the mod didn't
right.
work. Oh wait, no, this is a pre-rendered cutscene. That's. All the other mods have worked except for this one. That's weird.
Sonic!
Just catch
You mean the mod isn't that he's just digital?
No, he's supposed to look like that.
Never stops. Clarification.
That's
He
mean.
never gives up.
There's my
Tails-
boy.
He has a
Tails is a
condition.
beautiful person.
That affected us seems to have
What?
left
What
me
for
in a
it?
digitized state.
I said that's mean. Tails is a beautiful person. All people are beautiful.
For you.
Those sure are words.
Thanks
you
for
said
calling me
just now.
beautiful.
Who are you?
I'm safe.
Wow.
You're not, and I'm worried.
I'll be fine.
All people are beautiful, except for the ugly ones.
Even enduring the cyber corruption better than I calculated he would.
Thank you, Furret.
We'll
Thank
see
you.
after this cutscene if the mod worked or not, and if not, then I will reload the game
Let's focus on
with the mod order changed. Specifically
Okay.
so for continuity.
It auto saved when we killed Bermuda, right?
Yes, it did. And I'm going to
Okay,
manual
just
save
make-
as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say save twice. Just save twice.
Save twice, save often.
Yep. Learn
Give a
that.
hoot, don't pollute.
Had someone so impressive will be lost
Okay.
in the end.
I was gonna say, yeah, saving twice. Ever since with Pokemon Red version, yeah, I always save twice. I don't trust myself to save once. If I do, I'm gonna be paranoid.
The girl that voices Sage in this is the new voice of Knee Socks in Panty and Stocking.
She's also Ray from the Netflix dub of Evangelion.
Yeah.
Which is how she got the role, because Sage was design-wise and character-wise based off of Ray from Evangelion.
Yeah. Normally, I would be absolutely pissed off that they replaced all the voices of Penny and Stocking, but Christina V being the voice of Stocking,
that's perfect casting.
Yeah, that's perfect casting, and I can't be mad. Plus, Jamie Marchi and
Marquis.
Yeah, Jamie Marquis and Monica Rial have both officially given their blessings to the new voice actresses.
Good.
And are actually, like, on staff as voice consultants.
I was going to say you should apologize. You should apologize for constantly getting that name wrong.
I'm sorry, Monica Rial. One of these days I'll get your name right.
You shouldn't apologize to Jamie Marquis. You should apologize to the person named Jamie Marchi who's watching this and wondering, why is Furret calling me out for this? I didn't do anything.
Wait, is this actually what?
I'm doing one of my favorite bits from Red Letter Media where, like, Rich Evans kept on mispronouncing Chris Hemsworth's name as Chris Helmsworth while they were talking about Ghostbusters. And they were like, Rich, you would consistently say Chris Helmsworth. It's Chris Hemsworth. Okay. Say you're sorry. I'm sorry, Chris Hemsworth. No, say you're sorry to the guy named Chris Helmsworth watching this, who thinks that you're talking bad about him.
Oh, God!
It's unfortunate I ran out of caffeine, because now I got nothing left of all the pain.
Like, I legit was like, wait, is there a Jamie Marchi watching?
I don't know. I don't know the full Christian names of the people watching all the time.
I hear ominous music. What's happening?
Yeah, we're fighting Mephiles the Dark, who has replaced the ninja mini-bosses.
Hi, Memphis, Tennessee.
Was Tails modded? I didn't notice. Sorry.
I'm trying to find him so I can tell.
Instead,
we found
we found Memphis, Tennessee. Apparently, he no longer lives at Tilted Towers.
Yeah, we haven't found Tails yet, but we did find Memphis, Tennessee. Turns out Memphis, Tennessee wasn't in Memphis, Tennessee this whole time.
Was Memphis, Tennessee, Bermuda's boyfriend?
I would hope not, because that would raise a lot of questions about her marriage to Furret.
It would be an unofficial thruffle.
You mean a
I
thruple?
pronounced that correctly? Thruffle, whatever.
Thruple. It's
Bermuda would be
3
unfaithful.
plus couple. Thruple.
Thruffle, okay.
Thruple. There's no F.
Either way, it would be an unofficial three-way. I'm just gonna say it like that.
I mean, questions were already raised between that marriage and my marriage to RZ, so why not throw more mystery into the mix?
Look, it's just it's just one big polycule, okay?
And I'm the only one part of it.
Wow.
I mean, Weird Al wrote a song about that, but you're not gonna hear him perform it anytime because it's lost media.
Huh.
There are people from a Weird Al podcast that have found the only known recording of it, and they refuse to release it to the public without Weird Al's blessing. Out of respect for him, because he's disowned all of his old, like, pre-debut album music.
Wasn't the,
And the song in question is very adult-tinged compared to what Weird Al usually does. It's called Orgy on My Own.
I was gonna say, you said, he denounced, all his pre-stuff. Does that include the, Pokemon, one he did?
No, that was that was after his debut.
Yeah.
Way after his debut. That was like 20 years after his debut.
Okay, pardon me, because I'm not really up to date on my Weird Al lore.
He started in the 70s.
Okay, again, I'm not really up to date with my Weird Al lore, Missy.
There's really not much lore to know.
No, there's a surprising amount of lore.
For it, everybody.
To be fair, to get 90% of it, all you have to do is watch the amazing and very accurate documentary starring Daniel Radcliffe.
Biopic, not documentary, but yes, weird, the Al Yankovic story.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
I was-
accurate, very true story. Everything in it 100% is 100% accurate, including his assassination.
His assassination at the, I think it's like 1987 or 1989 MTV VMAs. That was ordered by drug lord Madonna Ciccone.
Yep.
What the fuck?
100% accurate. Rest in peace, Weird Al. We miss you.
Part of me doesn't believe that.
I'm gonna be
Hey,
honest. I'm gonna be honest. That actually made me feel bad saying that.
I was gonna say I don't believe that.
Well, you can believe it. Don't believe it all you want. It happened.
Yeah, there's a movie about it. Would a movie lie?
And especially one that's a biopic sanctioned by the actual person himself.
Yeah. Sanctioned by the
and
person
fully-
himself who was assassinated in
Okay.
1989.
Okay, counter
The drug lord Madonna, or an
my-
assassin hired by the drug lord known as Madonna.
Oh my.
Yeah, after she
Counter-argument.
overthrew the previous drug lord, Pablo Escobar.
Okay, counter argument. It's hard to believe because you two like to screw around with me multiple times with all kinds of
We're not joking
information.
about this.
This is a real movie.
This is an actual biopic about the life of Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, it also
Sorry,
talks
yeah,
about
you're
his
right.
toxic whirlwind affair with Madonna.
Oh, okay then.
It is an actual, like, 100% accurate truth.
Well, you
everything
well,
in it really happened.
Well, excuse me for having trust issues at this point.
It also
Including his assassination at the hands of an assassin hired by drug lord Madonna.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Rest in peace, Weird Al Yankovic.
Okay.
Well,
I will take your
technically he
word
didn't
for it.
stay dead. Remember, in the post-credits, it revealed that he did rise from his grave as a zombie.
Oh, yeah. You know, I always forget about that part about Weird
Oh
Al's
my
life.
God.
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't stay after the credits.
My fucking head just hurts.
This is a real movie, though. We're not making
Do we
that
need
part
to
up.
show Nico the amazing biopic that is Weird?
Yes, we do.
You're gonna have to because I'm gonna have to understand the lore here. What the fuck?
Yeah, including the part.
I've heard many things in my history as a vampire hunter and a paladin, and this is one thing that I can't wrap my head around.
Is it on Prime? I don't think it's on Prime.
It's on
I think
Prime.
It's only...
It's not free on Prime, but you can rent it on Prime.
I don't
Okay.
have. I don't.
That's
have
how.
Prime.
That's how me and JKR watched it when he came to visit.
Okay.
It's free on.
then
It's free on Roku because it's produced by Roku.
I'm just gonna wait till I hang out with you IRL, and we can just watch it then.
Yeah, it frequently goes on sale. So if it's on sale while we're hanging out, we'll definitely sit back and watch it.
you could buy a Blu-ray copy of it right now.
Weird Al also encourages people to pirate it if they're not able to legally watch it, because he wants people
Yeah.
to watch it via any means necessary.
Oh God.
Especially so they can witness his assassination at the hands of the drug lord.
You know, can we talk
Madonna.
about how can we talk about how Roku screwed him with one of the best gags in the movie by not releasing it in theaters and making it go direct to streaming?
What's that?
The end credits song has a part that says this song is technically eligible for an Oscar. And because it wasn't released in theaters, it was not eligible for an Oscar.
Oh yeah. That's
Because the Oscars are so outdated that they're like, okay, even if a movie gets critical acclaim, like at the time it had a 100% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which means it had 0 negative reviews from professional critical outlets. They were like, it's still not eligible for the Oscars because it didn't play in a theater. And it doesn't matter if it gets a wide release or not. It can play in one theater. The qualification is that it has to play in at least one theater in the LA area for it to be eligible for the Oscars. which is how you get Netflix exclusives nominated for Oscars, because they do a limited theatrical run just so they can get nominated.
Wait. That doesn't make any logical sense. Because K-pop Demon Hunters is up for 2 Oscars, and it has not aired.
It's not up for 2 Oscars. They haven't done the Oscar nominations yet. It's only July.
They've started the nominations. Like they announced
the year's not over.
They announced like 2 weeks, like a week after it came out, that it is up for best song.
How? Because they don't do the nominations until the end of the year. Like, right before the Oscars happen next year.
Oh my god. Miles, are you alive?
Are you sure you're not thinking of the Grammys?
It might be the Grammys. I don't know. I'll have to look it up later.
Like, they might be doing a 4-year consideration campaign, but that doesn't
Miles,
mean that it's nominated.
I think we need Borger Chew here. I think we need fucking Borger Chew here. I'm done with
It's
life.
probably a 4-year consideration campaign, because it's too early for Oscar nominations.
I'm out of caffeine. I am listening to all of this. I am literally crying out for help internally.
But yeah, Weird Al was mad that it didn't get nominated for an Oscar just because of that qualification, and he begged Roku to do even a limited theatrical run of it, but they wouldn't. But it did win an Emmy.
Okay, so Odayo.
It might be an Emmy that I'm thinking of. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But like, there was like an announcement that it's up for an award for best song in something. And it's one of those big award programs because
well, the big
Golden,
award shows aren't happening this time of year.
Right, but what I'm saying is it was like up for one of those big awards, like for a nomination, because the song "Golden" literally like went platinum within a week.
Already on, don't yawn.
We're tiring out his brain from all the Weird Al lore.
No, the caffeine is already worn off because of the fact that my brain can't wrap around the fact of Drug Lord Madonna.
Yeah, Drug Lord Madonna. After she murdered the previous drug lord Pablo Escobar.
I still can't believe that really happened.
Oh my god!
But I mean, technically, I did live it, but I was like 4.
You did live it, so are you saying for it you're a drug lord now?
No, I'm saying I was like 4 at the time it happened.
Also,
As
the
in,
fact
it
that
happened at my time.
Also, that big pool party where Weird Al just completely improvised "Another One Rides the Bus," despite never having written it before, because famed radio personality Wolfman Jack dared him to come up with a parody on the spot.
Yeah, that was wild.
And all those celebrities were present, like Gallagher and Elvira and Salvador Dali. And Wolfman Jack looked and sounded a lot like Jack Black for some reason.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have to take a lot. I'm gonna have to take some Advil after this.
You're gonna need Tums after this.
I don't have antacid. Why Tums?
Tums is an antacid.
I don't have antacid. I don't have acid reflux, dude. Why would I need Tums?
Because it's gonna give you acid reflux.
Especially after you see
Maxine, Maxine, the fact that your castle runs off of Metroidvania rules pisses me off because I can't jump into a bottomless pit because I'll just respawn back in front of your house after a game over screen.
And because good design Metroidvanias don't have bottomless pits.
Shots fired?
We're running off of Shantae Game Boy Color rules, which does have bottomless pits.
Okay,
Wait,
counter.
where's Shantae? Where?
In the Game Boy Color one, it does have bottomless pits.
Where is she?
Oh my. Okay, you know what? If you grab your Game Boy Color for it and you jump into the screen real hard, you will jump. You will go and find her.
You just have to go. You just have to go Blue Skidoo Weekend 2, and then you'll go in.
Hell yeah!
Wait a minute, you started on the Game Boy anyway. You could actually just. Couldn't you just magically
He
just jump
started
into
on the
it?
Game Boy Color, so he could just get into the Game
Yeah.
Boy Color.
I
Yeah,
tried
exactly.
jumping into my Game Boy and I broke it. Now what?
Try
I mean,
again.
we could,
You know
I
what
mean,
they say:
we could do what
if at first you don't succeed, keep sucking until you do succeed.
I was gonna say, we could do what the bus driver did with the Pokemon in the Game Boy commercial.
Compress
Put them in the car compactor.
Yeah, pretty much.
I tried jumping into my Game Boy Color again, and then I put it through a car compactor, and now it's even more broken. Now what?
Wait a minute. Wait. No, never mind. If we tried to mess around with the multiverse and space-time continuum and bring Shantae here, I don't think it would end very well.
Nah,
promised
because if we talk
Shantae.
about if we're talking about the multiverse, there's no telling which Shantae we would get. Because as has been confirmed, there's a multiverse for everything. If there's a multiverse for Bayonetta, there's got to be a multiverse for Shantae.
Go on.
Okay.
You'll end up with source filmmaker Shantae, and depending on which source filmmaker animator it is, it may or may not be good.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
right,
I'm pretty. I'm
that's
pretty
fair.
sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure at this point there's a multiverse where me, you, Maxine, and Miles are Pokemon, and Furt is actually a human. There is. I'm not surprised if there is one.
If there's anything I've learned about the multiverse from all the multiverse-related media that's come out this decade, it's that the multiverse is really disappointing.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Like,
There's
you think
one
it
where
would be-
Dracula?
Unless it's the Spider-Verse, it's just like, oh, it's the same thing, but like a different aesthetic, but otherwise it's exactly the same.
I was gonna say, I know for a fact there's one of Dracula dressed like a mariachi band musician.
Well, there's also Dracula Flow Dracula.
Yes.
That is a canon. That is a canon incarnation of Dracula.
Yeah, there's also a gender bent Dracula, a furry Dracula. I have a list.
I mean, Dracula technically already is a furry since he can turn into a wolf.
Yeah, but I'm saying like non-transformation.
And a bat.
Somewhere there's a multi.
Go ahead.
Somewhere there's a multiverse where I'm happily married to Amelie.
Okay, so
And
the
there's
mod
also-
didn't work. So finally found Tails. Mod didn't work. So I'm going to briefly exit, change up the mod order, and see if that fixes it.
Also, there is also a multiverse where you are married to Bermuda and have children.
So what
Can I
you're
be
saying?
100% Can I be 100% honest? I am not really that okay with the shipping of me and Bermuda.
I know I'm not actually gonna keep the lore like that. It was supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be a joke. It's supposed to be
and it was funny, but it's one of those jokes that just kind of starts going too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over with.
Enough. It's dead. It's fine. It's fine. Besides, Bermuda's dead anyway.
It's weird. Like, I'm 100% okay with the shipping of me and Arzette, but for some reason, me and Bermuda was just like twitching my eye.
Real talk. I do apologize if the joke went too far.
You're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I was just like letting you know it was, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Trust me. There's a lot of jokes that people have done to me that I'm just like, okay, enough's enough.
I'm gonna see if it was the real-time cutscenes mod that was fucking with things. Because that seemed to break a few things.
Technical difficulties, folks.
Pay not attention to the screen in front. Well, no, pay attention to the screen in front of you. Don't listen to the furret. He's an idiot. Wait.
Someone
Wait
get the
a-
fur in a dunce hat.
No, what we need to do is like just get the fur and a burger. Get him a burger.
Would like a burger.
I honestly would like a burger too. I don't know why. I've just been craving a burger.
I would like a Burger King burger right now, so that I can get a free.
I would
Naruto
want.
toy.
I want a freaking Portillo's burger right now, man. I haven't had those in a while.
So go get
Burger
one.
King-
You live in
Burger King is like-
Chicago.
Burger King
Yeah,
is like
but-
upping their toy game right now.
Yeah,
but
while
there's a-
McDonald's is lowering theirs.
Yeah, because they just got a
Maxine,
deal.
There's a problem with that. Sorry, go ahead for it. I'll wait till you're done.
Yeah, they got a deal right now where they're doing Naruto, and when they're done with that, they're doing One Piece.
Nice. Also, any thoughts on the new title screen?
What?
Thanks, I hate it.
Hank
What
Frontiers and it's Hank Hill.
Oh God. Also, to answer your question about about the Portillo's thing in Chicago, there's one problem. One, no money, and two, I think they're closed right now because they're about to be cleaning.
Okay,
up
so the
because
mod
they
just
closed.
doesn't work. It was supposed to replace Tails with Cream. Also,
Oh, man.
Hank Hill is tiny.
So what you're saying is you replace Tails with the
Why
Destroyer
would
of
you
Worlds and all
replace-
elderlich horrors.
Why would you replace the girl wolf thing with Hank Hill?
Korone? Because that arc is done.
Korone's
In
already
that
done.
case, I have a mod that affects both Sonic and Tails.
Okay.
No Hank Hill. We'll save Hank Hill for another time.
I'm scared.
You should be. You should be.
For it, I've been scared this entire stream. Miles has been scared this entire stream. What are you just joining the club?
Miles isn't scared. At this point, he's just numb to it.
He's known me longer than
kind of
any of you
partially
guys
numb.
have. He's used to my bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
You see, I should be used to your bullshit too, but then you turn around and surprise me.
What can I say except...
You're welcome.
Nah, I wasn't just going to say except.
Maxine, I love you like a sister and or brother, but holy hell.
Hell isn't holy. It's the opposite of that.
Never mind.
There we go!
Oh, no.
Dear fucking God.
Doobus Frontiers! It's the Doobus
God.
Goobus designs.
Oh God. Oh God.
See,
I'm
you
scared.
should have led with this.
I thought you said you were numb, Miles. What the fuck?
That's a new one to me.
And just like that.
You know, at this point, I'm not even surprised anymore. At this point, I feel like Ari would just do anything.
What disappoints me is this mod hasn't been updated in, like, 2 or 3 years, so it doesn't look like their plan of replacing every character with their Doobus Goobus designs is going to come to fruition.
Oh my God.
Is Sage replaced?
No. Nah, right now it's just Sonic and Tails, and it looks like it's gonna stay that way, because the last update to this mod was in 2022.
Bert just sounds disappointed about the whole Sage thing. You're just like, damn it.
But it does have a Super Sonic.
It does?
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Shoo. Shoo.
What? Shoo. Do you say anything else? You would not understand.
Understand. Shoo. You would not understand. When I had her sign the poster for the voice of Sage, when I had her sign that poster for JKR, that's the quote she put on there was "You would not understand."
Oh my God.
And I had to explain to her that we love that quote because of Doobus Goobus, and she rolled her eyes and said, "Motherfucker."
So she's aware.
Yeah, she's aware of the Doobus Goobus parody.
I love, you know, out of all of the Doobus Goobus Sonic things, you know, obviously I love his Rouge one where she becomes a nun after seeing what kind of fandom she has. But I also love his Eggman where he just constantly sounds like he's about to have a stroke from anger.
All I heard was Rouge becoming a nun. I'm sorry.
Yeah, in one of Doobus Goobus' animations, Rouge becomes a nun after she goes on the internet and sees what her fans are like.
I was gonna say, like, when the hell did she join the Sisterhood?
She joined the Sisterhood after she saw the top 10 hottest Sonic female characters video from, like, you know, the one that became a meme. Is this Doobus Goobus Sonic? Yes, it is.
Do not look it up. Look that up.
I need context for. I need context. I need to see this.
I'll show it to you, even though you don't need to see it. But
Ari,
I'm talking about showing him the top 10 hottest Sonic female characters. It's the one that gave me the line I say about Vanilla the Rabbit all the time. She's the size of an average human mother.
I was gonna say, Maxine, because here's the thing. I need to understand a lot of context, because if I'm gonna understand any of the stuff that is going on in these streams, I need the information.
The world of Sonic might as well be classified as hot chick heaven. There's so many horrible quotable lines from that video.
Yes.
I am now curious yet scared at the same time.
You should be.
There's a bit of lore to that video that I was around for that people don't know about. Because, like, people rediscovered that video, like, a decade after it came out, and I was there for when it originally came out.
I thought I wouldn't be affected because of the fact that I've already dealt with, like, the worst possible things that you could possibly see in MMO groups, and now you have me concerned.
You weren't he after so many people back when he originally uploaded the video clowned on him for making a hottest female Sonic characters video, especially considering, like, everyone in it except for Vanilla and Rouge was underage.
Oh no.
He made a revised version of it that was less horny, called Top 10 Prettiest Sonic Female Characters. And no one remembers that one because it's not as easy to make fun of.
Oh god. I still need to witness this because I need the lore and the the information.
He eventually took down his channel, but that doesn't stop people from re-uploading his old videos. But the only video of his that anyone's re-uploaded is the hottest Sonic female characters, because that's the only thing people remember him for.
Oh god.
His name was Guptil89.
I'm gonna have to, either after stream or sometime later, I need to understand. I need you to introduce me to this.
You would not understand.
Yeah, you would not understand. Shoo.
But,
McDonald's? No, we can't go to McDonald's!
No, we can't go to McDonald's! My diabetes would kill me!
It's my favorite fucking line in that whole goddamn video.
Oh my god.
Weren't you supposed to get How'd you get here, Eggman? Weren't you supposed to be on death row? How the hell should I know?
Where's the fucking bathroom? That's the other line in there that kills me every time.
What the fuck?
Where's the fucking bathroom? Okay, to give you some context, the whole reason that Sonic goes into the Sonic Frontiers universe in Doobus Goobus' world,
he's looking for a bathroom. He steps through the bathroom and ends up on the Starfall Islands.
Oh my god.
And he meets Sage, who was delightfully unhelpful.
Oh my god.
Where's the bathroom? Excuse me, miss. Where's the bathroom? Shoo.
Shoo.
Excuse me.
Shoo.
Excuse me. Shoo. You should not be here. What? Why? You would not understand.
Oh my god.
Fucking great.
Ancestors, please please help me. Please tell me it is my time now. I am very concerned. My brain hurts. I don't know anymore.
This is why you're going to need the Tums. We're going to give you indigestion.
We're
It's
going
not
to
even
show him
gonna-
Doobus Goobus after this.
He's
not even gonna
seen Doobus Goobus stuff. He just hasn't seen all the Sonic stuff.
I'm
We're
gonna
showing
say
him-
this, Maxine, for it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I won't have antacid off of this, but well, stomach acid, whatever, acid reflux, whatever. What's gonna kill me is the aneurysm and the massive migraine that is to come from all of this.
We need
You
to
said
show.
come.
We need to show him at least the Sonic Frontiers one.
Yeah, you would enjoy that, wouldn't
and
you?
the one where Amy kidnaps Tails.
And the Rouge one.
And the Rouge one, yes.
where Amy kidnaps. Oh god.
Yeah, she kidnaps Tails in order to get Sonic to marry her.
I was gonna say, I thought, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Are they in a house?
Yes.
Something like that, yeah.
They're in like a garage, and she. No, the cat.
Pet.
No, well, that was a different video from Doobus Goobus, but.
I was gonna say, this sounds awfully familiar.
Yeah, I've shown you the cat one. I've shown you some of the other Sonic ones.
I think the one I remember, I don't know if it's the same different video or not, is where like Rouge explains to Cream about what a live streamer is.
That was a different video. That wasn't Doobus Goobus.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Again, I'm trying to get my facts straight.
Rouge is a Twitch streamer, and she explains it to Cream, and Cream's like, "Sounds like you're a whore."
Yep.
I still hate myself that I missed out on the Doobus Goobus plushie.
Yeah. It'll come back eventually.
Really,
that was the
what
second or
plushie?
third
What
time that
plushie?
he's done it.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what's the plushie of?
It's a
It's
plushie
just
of it. It's a plushie of like his on-screen avatar.
Okay.
But yeah, he's done it a few times. He'll be back.
I know he's also said he wants to do one of his version of Winnie the Pooh, but he doesn't want to like do the legal tape that would require.
Because he can't have the red shirt on it because that's the Winnie the Pooh with a red shirt is owned by Disney.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what, and like anytime that they do like the makeshift plushes based on like memes that are based on like copyright material, they always have to alter the design so it's non-copyright infringing. Like there was a makeshift plush of you know the meme of Toothless like dancing to the
Pokemon Drift Film City.
Yeah, they made a plush of that, but they had to alter the design so it wasn't Toothless.
Speaking of Toothless, well, it's a little bit outside of that. My brother introduced me and Lulu to Merp the movie. It's a dragon going Merp for about 10 hours straight.
I bet Lulu enjoyed that.
Oh, she does. And here's the problem. It's growing on me as well because she officially said that's Smokey when she's on that's Smokey when he's hot when he's on sugar.
That's just Lulu in general.
Yeah, I know, and I've already grown. I have been grown accustomed to that. You adding to the chaos just like amplifies it.
I just realized that this version of Sonic visually at least is the Spooderman equivalent of Sonic. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Hello, I'm Spooderman. God, I haven't seen Spooderman in a long ass time.
Spooderman was a recurring suit mod that I used in my Marvel Spider-Man playthrough.
Yeah, the last time I saw a Spooderman video was like, God, it was like
back when Dolan was relevant.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 09.
All that stuff of like, it wasn't 09 because it was a 2010s meme. It was like 2013, 2014.
Yeah, because I remember because I looked it up on because me and one of my friends looked it up on the Wii internet thing, and we found the video, and it felt so long ago. Holy hell!
It was like 10 years ago.
I know why. That's why I was thinking like 09, 08, but no, you said it was like 2013. I'm like, oh god, my memory. What the fuck?
Yeah. Like it was long enough ago that Danger Dolan was still a popular YouTube channel and hadn't turned into a collaborative channel yet. And you know, was still active and relevant.
Yeah.
And wasn't called Planet Dolan yet.
Oh god.
And Dolan actually posted videos on there instead of everyone except for Dolan making the videos.
Good lord. Are we back to Korone, or are we still...
No, we're still using Doobus Sonic, but the sounds are from a collaborative pre-order DLC for the Japanese release of Sonic Frontiers.
Okay.
Like that's technically a mod in that I'm adding it to the international version of the game. But it was official content that you could get in Japan.
Okay, I was just making sure. I was just like, wait, when did we go back to Korone?
Nah, we've been stuck with the Korone sound since the beginning of this playthrough. Even went back in the Honey the Cat days. I feel like it was, you know, a week or so ago. Because it was.
I real talk, I still think giving Honey the Cat a gun was a mistake, and I'm really concerned about that.
It was the day... Oh crap, my microphone's
It was the day before today. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Like it was yesterday. I can't wait to play Sam & Max with you.
I can't wait to do Psychonauts with you.
That's tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. Yeah, it'll tie in perfectly with the finale to Day of the Tentacle.
I'm hoping we get to the finale of Day of the Tentacle.
I'm hoping so too, but I wouldn't mind, you know, doing another stream of Day of the Tentacle. I'm enjoying it.
Right. The problem is Bernard's story is relatively short, but also can run long if you do it out of order.
Okay.
And the finale is like ridiculously short. It's like 3 screens and you're done.
Okay.
That's why I say I'm like a little worried about, you know, if we don't do the finale tomorrow, it's going to be a ridiculously short stream when we do.
Well, you could always double up and, like, you know, be like, I'm going to do the finale first and then switch to another game after.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. If we finish it tomorrow, we finish it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
we're definitely starting Psychonauts tomorrow. I've been putting that off for a long time.
Yeah. Which, I'm sorry, I've just been, like, ridiculously off and on busy.
Oh, no, that's not about you. I've been meaning to stream Psychonauts for years now. And
you have a long stream backlog, if I recall.
Yes, I do. I have a long game backlog in general. And a long anime backlog. I have a lot of backlogs. I'm just barely chipping away at.
So backlog upon backlog upon backlog?
I promised to play every Zelda game except Majora's Mask, and for the life of me, I can't.
Originally, I was gonna do every Castlevania game on stream, but again, with my vision problem happening, never meant to be. So, rip.
When you say every Zelda game, does that include the Zelda CDI games?
Well, okay. Every Zelda game that is currently easily accessible.
So the Zelda CDI games, yes.
No. I refuse. I am putting them on the same category as Majora's Mask. I refuse. But Furret, why Majora's Mask? Because I hate that game with a passion.
I love that game. It's okay, you're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Yeah.
I never did well in that game. I always just played Ocarina of Time.
See, I played Majora's Mask I got way more into Majora's Mask than I did into Ocarina, and it's mostly because of the world.
Well, yeah, and the world, the characters, like I love the side stories. Like it has one of my favorites.
I've still never beaten Ocarina without just skipping to the final boss fight through cheat devices. But I have I've not 100%ed Majora's Mask, but I've gotten the Fierce Deity Mask at least.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing for 100% for Majora is just all items, masks, and heart containers. That's really it.
Don't forget the sword upgrade.
Go ahead. Well, yeah, that's included with all the items, and the sword upgrade is very easy to do.
You have to do that damn Goron race.
Funny thing, there is a way you could exploit that race. There is a way to do it.
There's always a way to exploit things in 3D Zelda games on the N64.
Well, yeah, but the Goron race especially.
Or as we learned in Tears of the Kingdom, ways to exploit shit in Tears of the Kingdom and just fuck the entire goddamn puzzle altogether.
Oh my god. But no, Majora's Mask has one of my all-time favorite stories between Anju and Cafe.
Yeah,
that is my all-time favorite side quest.
Yeah, it's the best side quest in any Zelda game. In my
opinion. Also the saddest side quest of all time, which I love. It's like heartwarming. It's sad. It's like you get them together, and then it's just like either you do the final boss or you restart time, and you're just like, crap.
You get them together right before the world's about to end.
Yeah, and funny enough, you can actually get to the clock tower before the timer runs out on that, and the time goes back to like, and the moon resets itself to when it just turns midnight when you go deal with Majora.
Yeah, because it treats it as like triggering a flag for that sequence where you have like a little mini battle with Skull Kid.
Yeah. I think my Switch Nintendo Online file on that game, I'm on Great Bay Temple with 15 or 16 heart containers.
So you see, it's really interesting for me how I experienced Majora's Mask, because I played the way I played it was how everyone says is the worst way to play Majora's Mask, which is the GameCube version, which is very buggy.
The GameCube version wasn't too bad, aside from some things.
It's very buggy and has a lot of performance issues compared to any other release of it. But that's the only one that I had as a kid, because I didn't have an N64 growing up. And I still got into it. I didn't know that until years later that was supposedly the worst version.
Mm-hmm. Well, the best thing about the GameCube version of that is also it is one of the easiest ways to break the heart container limit.
It's also one of the easiest versions to do glitches involving taking the Fierce Deity outside of boss battles.
Yeah, I just find it funny how in the swamp area you can glitch. You can actually glitch out of the map and reset the piece of heart. You could have like 5, 6, as many rows of hearts as you want. However, if you collect another heart piece anywhere else, I think it crashes the game.
I've been meaning to say this for a bit now that I've tracked down who it is. Miles, my brother in Christ. I'm getting a lot of echo on your end.
How?
I don't know. Fix it.
Yeah, fix it. Sorry, I went quiet while you guys were talking about Majora's Mask.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry. If you want, I can quiet for a bit if you have something to say.
No.
You're good, Nico. You don't have to worry about talking too much.
Yeah. Another thing about Majora's Mask that I find funny, the Japanese version of the Great Bay Temple is actually harder than the American version, just for the sheer fact that when you freeze and unfreeze the water in that dungeon, and the wheels and cogs stop where you have to jump and platform, if you freeze the water at the wrong time, it'll purposely make it to where you cannot possibly make the jump on the platform. So you have to constantly keep freezing and unfreezing the water until you get it just right, which I find very stupid.
One of my favorite bits of trivia is that there is a very rare variant of Sonic Spinball out there that there's like very scant few copies of it that exist, and there's only one difference between it and all the other versions that have been released, and that's
What's the difference?
On the title screen it uses the Sonic 1 2 title theme.
I did not know that.
Sonic Spinball was made in a very short development time. Basically, because Sonic 3 was taking longer than expected, they needed something out for that part of their release schedule. So it was like, hey, they went to the Sega Technical Institute, which was basically Sega's USA division of developers at the time, same team that made Sonic 2 and basically all the Genesis era spin-offs. And they were like, can anyone here make a Sonic game in like 2 months? And one of the people there was like, hey, I've got an engine for a pinball game based off of this real popular home computer pinball game called Pinball Dreams. I can just slot Sonic into it, make a few adjustments, and I can get this game out for you in 2 months. So, like, they've gotten to the point where it's manufactured and it's sent out to retailers. Just, you know, it hasn't hit the official date where retailers are allowed to sell it yet. And, like, they look over at the game and they're like, oh, you put the iconic Sonic theme on the title screen? Oh, shit. We don't own the rights to that song. That's owned by, I believe his name's Masaya Nakamura, one of the members of the band Dreams Come True, who composed the soundtrack to Sonic 1. We don't own the copyright to that song.
Yeah.
So they had to recall all the copies that had already been sent out to retailers and put out a quote-unquote fixed version that had a different title screen theme, which is the one that you're probably familiar with. But there are some copies with the old title screen theme that have made it out into circulation, and there's no visual difference between which cartridge is which.
Yeah, I haven't learned about Sonic Spinball until I want to say 2000 or 2001, because I went to a Toys R Us after a high school, not high school. I was in elementary school. I'm not thinking. I'm tired.
You're not thinking because we broke your brain.
Yeah, pretty much. Because of a 5th grade play I was in, and then my mom was like going places, and we're like, hey, we can stop by Toys R Us so we can get a game or something. And in the discount bin, I found a Sonic Spinball there. I've never heard of it. I loaded it up for the first time and played it, and surprisingly, at first I was like, what the heck is this? And then I got good at it, and then later on I was just like, okay, I'm getting sick and tired of playing this over and over again. Help.
But yeah, just like Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, there are 2 different variants of Sonic Spinball, and the only way to tell which one you're going to get is to boot it up and play it.
And I'm pretty sure like it asks for like an obscenely amount of money if they have a copy of that.
Yeah, it's to the point where there's ROM rips of it, so you can emulate it to see
ROM
the difference.
rips? It sounded like you said ROM rips.
Nah. I don't think you're supposed to take a hit off of rum, unless you really want to get fucked up.
Oh, okay. Why? Okay. Continue. Just continue.
But like you can emulate it and see the difference, just like you can with Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. But as far as like physical copies of that version, they're probably going for obscene amounts, just because it's not supposed to have made it into people's hands.
Yeah, it's like with the Nintendo Wii's that needed the Wii boot up disc.
Oh yeah, the service disc.
Yeah, because because the Wii's couldn't get the full first update unless you had that disc, and it was only a retail Wii that had it.
Yeah.
And like Nintendo was like they wanted those Wii's gone, so they're like, hey, if you need the startup disc, we could either send you ours to help, or you could just you could send your Wii in and we'll give you a new one.
Yeah. Or like some of those like cartridges that were used in competitions, like the Donkey Kong Country competition cartridge.
Oh,
like
or like the Nintendo World Championship and all that.
Well, Nintendo World Championships was officially sent out to people as part of a contest.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about like the reproduction cards.
Well,
I know they did
there's the repro cards of it, but I'm talking about like basically stuff that like was supposed to be returned to the manufacturer,
okay, like,
but some people
like
held
Star
onto
Fox,
them.
like Star Fox Weekend, and
yeah. Donkey Kong competition cartridge was just like Star Fox Weekend, where it was like, a modified version of the game that has a timer in it. It was used for a Blockbuster competition of all things.
Yeah,
back when Blockbuster was still around.
I remember Mario Golf for N64 did that. They had like a cartridge where it had like a Blockbuster tournament cup that you can do. And there was like only limited number of those cartridges.
I'll have to look into that and see if I can find a ROM of it.
At least I think that's what the case is, because I remember looking in Nintendo Power that they said, or was it Mario Tennis? I forgot which one. They did a thing for Blockbuster where it's like aside from the 6 tournament cups you could play like originally in the game, there was one where in a password you do a Blockbuster cup, and I think like they did a tournament thing to where like if you got the lowest score in golf or whatever in the game, you get a prize or some shit. I do not remember.
I'll have to look and see if there was like any differences in the cart, like the game itself, or if it was just like, a standard game that they held a tournament with.
Well, I'm trying to remember because again, like the game came out in like '99, and I have not heard of that since I got the Nintendo Power issue in 2000. Because when I learned of that, I was like, they have an extra cup in this? What the heck? And I tried my best to try and play it, but I could never find a way to do it, and I was very upset.
I just heard a big loud bang. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
BRB, guys.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. So how is everybody doing this evening?
Y'all chilling? Y'all having a little bit of illin'?
Sounds about right. Miles, are you alive?
I don't know why this echo's happening, so I'm just gonna get out of here.
Hold on. Stay tuned.
I don't notice an echo.
Yeah, there's no echo on our end, so I don't know what was going on.
Well, Ari says I have one, so there's not much I can do about it. And I haven't changed any settings since a month ago, so there's no reason.
Okay, I'm back, and no one knows what it was, so...
That's terrifying.
Maxine, does Miles have an echo again, or not?
No.
I don't know why I had one to begin with, because I've not touched anything.
Maybe.
Yeah, I wanted to point out that Miles was trying to talk to you guys, but you were like in the middle of like a deep conversation.
Oh, sorry. Go on ahead, Miles. I apologize.
No, I was saying originally I was gonna just leave because I didn't know if the echo was gone.
No, it's gone.
Well, no, I meant he was talking in the chat.
Yeah, but if it's gone now, I don't know.
I can't really look at the Discord chat while I'm doing this, so I wouldn't have seen it.
I was just saying it so someone would see it.
Regular chat. I'm just a dumbass.
Yeah, he wasn't talking in the stream chat.
Oh, okay.
I thought Furt would see the Discord and be like, "Oh, yeah, I'll tell them."
Again, I couldn't.
Yeah, I realized it now.
But yeah, Maxine, if you can actually look up about that Mario Golf thing, like it would really help me out because I need to make sure I'm not having a Mandela effect or something about it. Because I do know there was a Blockbuster tournament, but the thing is, I think it was either tennis or golf. I forgot which one.
Yeah, I'll look into it because you've got me interested.
I've got a Mandela effect for you that's actually affecting a lot of people right now.
Oh.
Think back to what you know about Has Been Hotel, like the pilot, when it first aired. Right, Ari, you're just included in this.
Okay.
But think back to what you know. Nah, because you've never seen the pilot of Has Been
I know,
Hotel.
I'm joking.
Yeah. Think back what you know about the pilot of Has Been Hotel. Picture it in your head.
All right.
Every character, everything about every character.
I will do my best, but okay.
When Alistair speaks, does his mouth move in the pilot?
Oh, God.
Like, does his mouth move, or does he have, like, a weird radio signal thing going on, where it's, like, it lights up?
It's like, I think radio signal.
Okay, if that's what you remember about the pilot of Has Been Hotel, you are incorrect.
Oh.
Apparently, Alistair's mouth has always opened and closed like a regular mouth. However, people around the world, like this is affecting like the world, remember Alistair's teeth always lighting up when he speaks in the pilot, and that his mouth never actually moves except for a couple frames here and there. That's never been the case, and there is no record of that ever happening or existing.
Oh, jeez.
But people are losing their fucking minds because it started when the series started up, because his mouth moves in the series.
Okay.
People were like, why are they doing that? That's a weird animation choice. His mouth didn't move in the pilot. And it's even gone as far as, like, people have brought it up to Vivzy, saying, why did you change the animation in the pilot for Alistair? And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? We never changed the animation. And they were like, yeah, you did, because his mouth doesn't light up when he talks anymore. His mouth never lit up when he spoke. The only time that ever happened was when he threatened Vaggie.
Oh.
And it's fucking with people.
Good lord.
Yep. Hurts your head to think about it, doesn't it?
Not really. It's like one of those moments. It's like, oh. Oh my.
Yep. Another one that hurts people's heads is, what is the actual line spoken by Darth Vader to Luke?
No, I am your father.
Yep.
I'm familiar with that one. God,
people remember it as Luke, I am your father, which is incorrect.
Also, the whole meme of one does not simply walk into Mordor or whatever it is. The frame that they use in that image is not the frame of when he says that.
Yep. Also, at no point in the entirety of the Hannibal movies does he ever say, hello, Clarice.
So on today's episode of The Mindfuck...
Wait, did that one actually mess with you a little bit?
I've barely seen any of the Hannibal movies, so...
Yeah, same.
Like, I've seen part of... Like, the only ones I've seen were, edited for TV versions. So, like, already I'm watching a toned-down one. And I tuned into Silence of the Lambs, like, halfway through it. So I missed out on most of the Hannibal stuff. And then I watched Hannibal, and I was like, I don't remember much about it, apart from how hilarious, unintentionally hilarious, the part where he's eating the guy's brain while he's still alive is.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was fucked up.
And he feeds him part of the brain, and he's
okay.
like...
Okay, no. No, please.
It's unintentionally hilarious because of the acting.
Now I may need those Tums after all.
Also, J.K. Simmons' version of J. Jonah Jameson has never once actually spoken the line, "Get me pictures of Spider-Man."
Yep.
Hello there.
Hello, Lulu.
I heard a... Hi, Lulu.
That line was spoken by the animated version of Spider-Man, but for some reason everyone associates it with J.K. Simmons.
I don't think even J.K. Simmons knows why.
Nope.
I'm happy
His line that was similar was he says, your pictures are good, but I want more Spider-Man or something like that.
Yeah.
But he never once utters the line, "Get me pictures of Spider-Man."
I'm glad to see you are lurking, Lulu. I'm happy you're here.
Hey, Lulu,
have you heard the Hasbro Hotel?
I've told her the word, I believe so. Yes, I've told her.
I want to see if... Have you heard the word, Lulu?
Wait a minute.
I'm waiting for her to respond in chat.
Wait, why isn't my chat updating?
Not falling for it? You're no fun, Lulu. Except for when you are, which is all the time.
My shit froze on Twitch.
Maxine, I'm gonna say this right now. It has gotten to the point where she's used to it, and it'll be a lot harder to get her in many things.
I mean, I personally thought everyone had heard the word.
Me too, but at the same time, it's just right now I'm trying to get my mind off of the recent discussion of brains, because I am a little queasy on that one.
Sorry about that.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Going back to the discussion of Blockbuster exclusive variants of games, does anyone remember the Pokemon Snap version they had at
Yes.
Blockbuster with the kiosk that would let you print off your pictures? A game store in my area called Lost Ark has one of those kiosks. It's up and running, and they let you pay like $2 to play it and print off your pictures.
I also remember Pokemon Stadium doing that with what was it? You actually get to see what the Pokemon's full 3D model and take a picture and get a picture of that printed.
I didn't know about that. Then again, I didn't really look at the N64 stuff back then because I didn't have one.
Back when I first got Stadia with my best friend, we actually got the game a week early because Blockbuster was getting a lot of them in for to prepare for like rental and release.
Yeah.
When it officially came out after me and my friend had the game for a week, we went to his mom's work and we saw a kiosk for Pokemon.
Okay, I'll hydrate.
We saw a kiosk for Pokemon Stadium. And what it did cheers. And what it did was it allowed you to do battle with like not only just all 151 Pokemon, but you could take pictures of the Pokemon in their 3D models and have them printed on your similar way you do with Pokemon Snap.
So, you want a cursed thought for me to put in your head that's Pokemon related?
I swear to God, if I know what this is.
No, it's not the Vaporeon thing.
I'm not talking about that.
This is related to Pokemon Stadium.
Okay.
So you know the thing about like Nidoqueen in Pokemon Stadium has an animation where she shakes her booba?
Yeah.
Like she jiggles her Dolhunga balloons.
Yeah. Yeah.
And which implies well, you already see it on the model, but it confirms that Nidoqueens do have functioning mammary glands, which means they have boobs. There's also the fact that Nidoqueen, despite, Pokemon sizes being weird, but Nidoqueen is something like 4 foot something tall. That means that Nidoqueen can be counted as a short stack.
Yeah, also, there's another curse thing I can tell you about Pokemon Stadium. If you, teach a Jinx Mega Kick in, Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow and transfer it over into Stadium, if you use Mega Kick in an actual battle, Jinx will do a drop kick, and you'll see that she has realistic feet underneath her dress.
I mean, have you ever seen a Gothitel's legs?
Yeah.
It's hilarious and horrifying at the same time.
No,
Everyone expects
the Jinx
Gothitelle to
Jinx
be like, hey, baby, do those legs go all the way up? And then you see a Gothitel's legs in that one shot in one episode of Pokemon. It's like, no, they got these tiny little nubs.
Yeah,
the rest is not like the rest is not like long legs. The rest is like she's got a long sausage body.
Yeah, I'm just yeah. But no, the Jinx one freaked me out when I first saw it because when I was playing Stadium before I was gonna have my left eye inoculated, I did Metronome with Jinx in Poke Cup. And, well, not Poke Cup, I forgot where. Like, I had a Jinx that had Metronome on the cartridge, and it did Mega Kick. And when I saw that, I was like, oh god, why? Why is this a thing?
Early 3D Pokemon was weird, man.
It was weird, but at the same time, it was also pretty cool. It also gave us the nightmare that was, Stadium Mewtwo Round 2 with 700 special attack, so it can nuke any Pokemon in one hit.
Did
And it
you
literally...
know,
Go what?
due to a bug, like literally, due to a bug, Scyther was the only Pokemon that could one-hit kill Mewtwo regardless of level.
Yeah.
It was due to a bug involving X-Scissor.
Did you know that Gen 1 was so buggy that it was basically a bunch of spaghetti code held together with duct tape and hope?
Yeah.
And it was still good regardless.
Oh, real fact, I learned this from the bonus video that Chugga Conroy released recently for Fire Red Leaf Green. The 3 legendary dogs that you can get after finishing the rematch in the Elite Four and the Sevi Islands, Entei and Raikou are glitch. Well, all 3 dogs, well, except for Suicune, but no, Suicune's affected by a different glitch. But if Raikou or Entei roar at you and they flee, they're gone from the game permanently, and you have to redo the game again to get them.
Yeah.
Suicune does not have that problem, but if you do end up catching all 3 or any of them, their IVs are 0. Their stats are literally garbage if you get them through that.
It's almost like Game Freak has a history of being bad at programming.
Well, not programming at that bad of a level. Like, the reason why people are not impressed of getting Entei or Raikou in Fire Red and Leaf Green is because Coliseum, you could just get them easy, and they would be perfectly fine.
Yep,
but
they would be better.
But the funny thing is, Suicune did not have much of that problem. It was only Raikou and Entei that never appeared again, which means if you wanted them in your game for the Pokédex, you would have to reset the game and try to do everything all over again, or find someone who had the legendary dogs and trade them into your game. And that I found that pretty funny.
Look, what if it's not a glitch, and what if it's just favoritism?
Okay, it ain't favoritism.
Because they know that Suicune is best.
Well, look, just because Suicune got... Well, one, you're correct. Because Suicune was its own like version legendary. And second, the only reason why people like Entei at all is because of the voice it has in the third Pokemon movie.
Yep. Daddy Entei.
Yeah.
Literal Daddy Entei.
Tell me if I'm fucking wrong.
I mean, there's also the other proof that Suicune's Paradox form was released before everything else.
Yeah, pretty much. And the fact that Suicune has the best move pool compared to the other two.
What about, isn't Suicune in Pokemon Unite, but not Raikou or Entei?
Yes, Suicune is in Unite. However, Suicune got nerfed horribly because, well, the reason why is it's passive in the game. Like, if it does a water attack and then an ice attack, the floor freezes, and any Pokemon on that icy floor becomes frozen. And what it does is if Suicune does any attack at all, like any attack while they're frozen, it instantly shatters and KOs that Pokemon. And what happens is if it uses its Unite move, it automatically freezes without dropping any water. And it also gets rid of any debuffs it has. They nerfed its Unite move as well as all of its other moves. The Unite move got a 98% damage nerf. So pretty much Suicune got beaten with the Nerf 6 so hard that it joined Sashian in the pile of not usable Pokemon.
Well, not usable depends on your definition of not usable.
Well, no, I'm saying like in terms of like master rank Pokemon battles in Unite. But aside from that, they recently fixed the problem with Suicune, and now it's back to like decently playable status. But now we have Latinos or whatever.
Latinos and Latinas.
I'm not the one who started and blamed the Unite community.
Which you are part of.
I am part of, but I am okay, whatever. But anyway, but no, like right now, Latios is so good that people are having hard times trying to deal with it in a fight, and Latios is not even out yet. When Latios comes out, it's gonna be a nightmare.
Like when you said people only time for this next Titan, the Knight.
Okay.
And if its sword looks familiar to certain Sonic fans, that's because it's a specific sword. It's glitching through its head.
Is it Caliburn?
It's Caliburn.
Figured.
What? That looks like it could easily be like a Primal Dialga or Palkia skin if they
had
exactly.
Yeah, but you know, modders didn't want to do it.
Yeah, if they did it.
I can. Look, if Bermuda was very deformed, what do you think the Dialga and Palkia would
Also,
like?
I'm glad that they didn't do it for this one, because the fight with the Night Titan is really dependent on you being able to read its animations.
Yeah, but you were saying
if if it was done in the same way as the Groudon and Mega Rayquaza were, it would be an unplayable boss fight.
Fair enough. But, no. Also, apparently I heard the Electrode Volleyball in Unite going on right now is hella fun, from what I've heard.
Trying to run from the giant spinning chainsaw shield. Meanwhile, you just hear Orayo in cutesy anime girl voice.
Orayo.
Oh my god.
I wonder if my PSA has changed.
Probably.
I don't know why you're looking. I didn't know you had a
God.
public service announcement.
That's funny.
God. Hey,
No,
Ari,
I was just quickly checking something on something. Not a big deal. I'm still watching.
Actually, Maxine, I know of a good mod for that night Titan you're fighting. It's not a Pokemon one, but it's a Castlevania one.
Okay.
So you know what a final guard is, right?
No.
Okay, so basically.
Also,
what a
hi,
final
Gig.
Hey, Gig.
Gig's been here, but he's been lurking.
Hi, a gig. Also, sorry about earlier. I fell asleep at the controller when you were talking earlier. But no, a final guard is basically this giant. I think it's a giant knight with a great sword and a spiked shield that it can fire straight outwards, and it resists all forms of damage except it just straight up resists all forms of damage except martial arts, I think.
Which Castlevania is it in?
I think they started off in either Aria or Dawn.
That explains why I haven't seen it, because remember,
they're also in Castlevania HD for Xbox.
I haven't played HD.
You haven't played the multiplayer vein. I wish you did. Though I think the last time
we kept on talking about doing it for years. It's just I never got it.
Yeah, I think I have like 130 hour or like 530 hours on that game. Maxing out one Belmont to do 1,000 damage. I know there's a PC version that I'm part of. It's called Castlevania HD Unity. It has a lot more characters, a lot more stages, and a lot more equipment and weapons, as well as a lot of new difficulties. We do not talk about the hell difficulty, though, because unless you want to see a Fleaman run around like it had 7 pounds of crack and cocaine, I don't think you wanna.
Both crack and cocaine. That's a dangerous combination.
Well, the problem is the fact that it runs so fast. Also, Dracula just straight up walks towards you and then axe kicks you.
He wants to ask you a question, okay?
No. I broke
none of that. Shame on you.
I broke so many controllers doing Omnia Vanitas over and over again with Julius. I do not need to destroy another controller, my friend. I do not. But no, that's a final guard, and honestly, I could imagine that thing being a mod in Sonic Frontiers, just being a giant knight, like just coming at you like that.
Well, it would also require a 3D model for it.
Impressive, right?
Yeah, that's true too.
Unexpected parameters.
Oh, was that Sage?
That was Sage. She's starting to warm up to Sonic.
She sounds adorable.
She is adorable.
I vaguely remember Sage's design from when I saw you played Frontiers, but that was before my vision issue, and then that was the only time I ever saw Sage.
She does have a bit of a design change in this point of the story that shows that, like, you know, it's related to her kind of...
It's basically character development.
Yeah, it's character development related to a little minor design change that she temporarily gets in parts of the story from this island onward.
So it's like it's basically like similar to sorry. It's basically similar to how in Pokemon X and Y's anime where Serena shortens her hair as a change from moving forward or something. I forgot.
Well, it's more so it's in response to her coming to her own realizations, and it doesn't stay permanent.
Yeah. But no, Lily was son. Lily was son.
No. I thought he was me. I thought he meant Lily because Lily changes her entire design halfway through Sun and Moon. But no, he's right. Serena changes her hairstyle in the anime as well.
Yeah, I remember that, even though I wasn't watching at the time.
Serena was such a good character.
Only one of the main Poke Girls to get a kiss with Ash.
And canonically, supposedly, is dating him.
Misty fans keep losing.
Because the ending of
Oh god.
the ending of one of the Pokemon things supposedly hints that they're still together.
I was gonna
Even though
say
you don't see them together.
I was gonna say, like, people say the Misty fans are losing, yet I think I don't know if you want to count Latias turning into a human and giving.
I said
Ash a
main
kiss.
Pokemon girls, as in like.
Okay, you
not in
said
the
main.
movies.
Okay, I was gonna say because
If we were counting just any character in Pokemon, the real winner would have been that one girl from Pokemon 2000.
Oh yeah, Melody. Yeah, Melody. I forgot about that. I forgot. Also, 2000. Also, Pokemon. The second Pokemon movie was my favorite because of Lugia. Everyone loved Ho-Oh. I loved Lugia. Lugia was my boy.
I still remember our plans for when we were doing the Pokemon abridged movies. We were gonna do the second movie as well. And we were going to have the song that summons Lugia be Never Gonna Give You Up played on my actual ocarina.
What?
Yep. I have an ocarina. Well, I don't have it anymore, but I had an ocarina back in the day.
I have an ocarina.
I was actually like playing it for the recordings that we were doing, but we never actually got anywhere with that at all.
Yeah.
Like, not even any actual voice lines were recorded for that one.
Yeah.
I actually
we
got
some
a
voice lines for the first one, but never got to editing.
Yeah.
I had a glass Ocarina of Time ocarina that I knew how to play like all the ocarina songs on. Unfortunately, the plastic, the carrying whatever it is, like the carrying pouch it had, fell off my desk, and the ocarina sadly shattered.
Aw.
So unfortunately, they only at the conventions, the only ones I could have found are the electric ocarinas that they have with the plastic buttons, and I can never find that ceramic ocarina again.
I had a chance to get a ceramic ocarina, and it was snatched. Ceramic Ocarina of Time that was snatched away from me by pure bad luck. It was at the Renaissance Festival in my state in high school. We went there, and like I saw a stand selling ocarinas, and they had the Ocarina of Time, and they had one left. And I was about to buy it. Like he was about to hand it to me. He's like, "Wait a minute. There's not like a protective finish over the paint on this, which means the paint's going to come off in your mouth if you play it. So I can't sell this to you because it'll be unsafe."
Oh God.
And it was the only one he had. He was like, "Look, come back another day and I'll have some more to sell you." I'm like, I only get to come to this once a year.
I was gonna say, I miss the Renaissance Fair. Me, Lulu, and one always went to one. It was like Bristol Renaissance Fair. It was on the border of Wisconsin and Illinois, and like I miss that. They had like a thing where you could use like these foam, like LARP foam swords and actually do like a medieval battle. I actually did dagger throwing. And funny enough, I was asking like, how do I do this? And they taught me how to do it. The first knife I threw, I get a bullseye, and he's like, "Are you sure you've done this before?" I'm like, no, this is my first time. I did it again. I got 4 out of 5 daggers on the bullseye.
I know how to throw a dagger. You throw it.
No, but like there is a way to do it so you don't cut yourself.
I didn't say I know how to do it the right way.
Do I have to teach Maxine how to throw?
No, because that would give me a new skill that I cannot be trusted with.
You don't want to give Maxine that kind of power.
I mean, are you sure I could teach her how to throw 3 daggers at once?
Slow down, Roranoa Zolo.
No, my father. No, literally, my father throws 3 daggers at once. You forget, Richter throws 3 daggers.
He's also, you know, my favorite Belmont.
Yeah.
Second favorite Belmont. You're my favorite Belmont.
I thank you. I appreciate that.
My second favorite is Richter, even if he is the most dumb fuck of all the Belmonts.
Yeah, unfortunately, he was
Only
also
one to fall under Dracula's control, or technically Shaft's control, but still.
Why do you think I've learned to make myself immune to almost all forms of mind control and hypnosis? I don't trust this shit. I'm not going down the same route my father did.
And yet you're still not immune to psychic damage, courtesy of me.
There's a difference between psychic damage and actual hypnosis and mind control. You're not basically telling me, hey, stop breathe, forget how to breathe, or forget how to pass, or forget how to do your abilities. No. Now, if you're doing like darkness damage to me with psychological warfare, that's another story.
Meanwhile, I'm like, I wouldn't make someone do something that would cause them to die if I was mind controlling them. I would just make them commit tax fraud.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing I'm immune to that bullshit.
That sounds like a challenge. Sounds like you're challenging me.
Don't you even dare!
Tags,
Slowly-
mind break, mind control, hypnosis.
Slowly grabs
Do taxes.
Slowly grabs Morningstar Whip and Holy Shield. Bring it on.
You know what they say? Be gay, do crime.
Oh my god.
Go. Do a crime.
Go do it. That is something I think that would happen to you first. Somebody would just give you a Glock and someone say, go do a crime.
And it turns out when they said they were going to give him, turns out when they say they were going to give him a Glock, they actually meant a Glockenspiel.
I was
Didn't
gonna
say
say
it would be a
very tiny gun.
No, we're gonna give you like a full size.
No, like a human-sized Glock, and you're supposed to figure out how to carry it with you.
No, we're gonna give
Carry
him
it in
a
my mouth.
we're gonna give him a punt gun.
Yes.
Carry it in my mouth and run off with it.
Do you know what a punt gun is?
I don't.
It is basically a human-sized shotgun that was mounted on boats and used for, like, duck hunting.
Huh.
Basically, if you tried to fire it for it, you'd be flying at least 25
If
meters
any
away.
of you tried to fire it, you would be... And it wasn't, mounted on a boat, of course. You would be sent flying.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've seen a fleaman try to use one. It flew off the castle and fell into the river.
If you or a loved one has used a punt gun and suffered a personal injury, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
I mean, somehow he lit himself on fire from firing the punt gun in the first place, which I want to know how he did that.
From the gunpowder, duh.
With talent and gusto.
While it's raining?
Talent and gusto. Do you not understand?
No, I understand. I just don't count I just don't see many fleamen with talent and gusto. They usually just jump around and try to pounce on your face.
Well, now you've seen one.
I think some of them even have knives, swords, axes, or even shields.
Or they ride on the bone dragons, taking them to the bone zone.
You mean the Quetzalcoatls or whatever?
Yeah, the Quetzalcoatls. Which that is not at all a Quetzalcoatl. I've seen a Quetzalcoatl. They're dummy thick and have mommy dom vibes.
Oh God!
You just Well, okay. Maxine, listen. Do we need to bring Lukua here into this world of our universe? Do we
Yes,
have to?
please.
What he was.
Yes,
All right, well, you're
please.
gonna have
That's
to-
exactly what I'm saying.
Then you're gonna have to talk to Aeon about that one, because I'm not dealing with Aeon. He gives me a headache.
Does Aeon control dimensions and work with dimensions in addition to timelines?
Well, the infinite corridor / time rift does count for dimensions and all forms of time travel.
I mean, it depends
including
on what
multiple
you.
universes.
It depends on what you qualify as a dimension. Squid.
Any and all different realities and any and all different universes. Yes, it does count.
Because it depends on whether you're going by most series rules or if you're going by Dragon Ball rules, where different timelines with different outcomes of time are not separate dimensions. They're different threads of the same dimension.
It's basically just, multiple universes are connected to said time rift and infinite corridor. There is no limit to where you can go in there. As long as you can envision it, and as long as you have a strong magical connection, you can actually go anywhere and anywhere, anytime, any place. Doesn't matter what universe it is.
I only have a strong magical connection depending on what the coverage plan is. Turns out that you shouldn't rely on Verizon for good magical coverage.
I'm going to be honest with you, I've lost track of where this conversation went.
It's Castlevania nerd shit. That's all you need to know.
For it, just don't worry about it. If you learn this kind of stuff, I'm afraid of what you would do with this kind of information.
It's like deep Castlevania lore shit. You do not need to
the thing is this: if you go down this rabbit hole, I promise you are not going to come back. You are not coming back at the same Furret.
Don't threaten him with a good time.
To be fair, I've never been much of a Castlevania person.
I mean, fair enough. Then again, the lore for Castlevania is very, very, very convoluted, never-ending, and very awkward to explain, even though I've explained it to a lot of my friends a bunch
and that's
of
without
times.
getting into the debates on which games are canon and which ones aren't, even factoring there is an official timeline.
Yeah, basically, if you want to ask Maxine for it, you could tell Maxine can tell you I explained the entire thing.
Yeah, he's the Castlevania lore master here, not me. I'm the Castlevania fan that hasn't played most of the games.
Let me just say this: I still have a headache
Honestly,
from understanding it.
I've played some of them and I've enjoyed them. It's just it was never like my franchise.
It also depends on whether you're playing it for the platformers or the Metroidvanias.
Like real talk, the only reason why I know a lot about that lore is because while making my character on Gaia, I had to understand everything there is to know about the series, including all the alternate timelines and shit. That took me at least 2 or 3 years because I wanted to.
Because he was a role player on Gaia.
Yeah, I did a lot of role playing.
That's
back
how we
in the
met
day on Gaia with a bunch of people. Yep, definitely. And let me just tell you this: there's a lot of RPCs on Gaia that get way too deep and convoluted in their characters' ways. Like, you could end up fighting a person who is a literal god and cannot be killed, and you wouldn't even know the reason why.
And the reason why is because fuck you, that's why.
Well, it doesn't help the fact also that Gaia's staff and all that let the actual Gaians and players rule over towns, and they didn't even do anything to
Yeah, they didn't really have moderation for that stuff.
It goes deep. I know on YouTube there is a lot of examples of this, and let me tell you, ask anyone who's been on Gaia, just say the number 6606. And people will have Vietnam War flashbacks. You
want to give them Vietnam War flashbacks? I can I can give you 2 words that will give
What?
any Gaia Online user during its peak days war flashbacks.
Oh no. Oh no. I think I know what you're saying, but go on.
Lynn's booty.
No. 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 No.
The 2 words that killed the website forever.
And that's not even
They have
it.
never been able to recover from the damage that Flynn's booty did.
That's not even the worst of it. There was also that one place where if you spent real life money, which is Gaia Cat, you were forced to join the Loyal Bazaar. And I remember when this was a thing, I told Lulu I was never going to join this because it sounded stupid. All of a sudden, the next day, me and all my friends got forced to join it because they automatically put you in the loyalty program. Lulu calls me up and says, "You are a hypocrite." I'm like, "What happened?" And then I look, it says, "You joined the Loyal Bazaar." I'm like, "Wait, what?" I looked and it said I did. I'm like, "I didn't join this." And I asked everybody. He's like, "Oh no, don't worry. Everyone got forced to join it." And I'm like, no, no, no.
No, none of that. Shame on you.
It's like the items are not even that good either. It's just like, okay, we'll give you this item.
It's a loyalty program that rewards you with bullshit.
Pretty much, it's like they'll give you an item that's like 500 gold in one store, but they'll say, "Oh, for 900,000 gold, we'll give you this one item that's like 500 gold in another shop."
Remember when they tried to fix the gold inflation problem by just changing the name of gold to platinum and thinking that would fix the problem of there being too much gold in situation? It's like, yes, now like 1,000,000 gold is 1 platinum, and that will fix the inherent problem of people having too much of this virtual currency.
I can hurt you even more. Remember when Gaia Gold was when you had 500,000 considered rich?
Yeah. Remember when having a million meant you were one of the top earners on the site?
Pretty much, yeah. I remember there was an item called Dante and Virgil's Sinister Verdict. The Virgil's Sinister Verdict looked like Richter's coat from Dracula X Chronicles. I wanted it so bad, but unfortunately it was like 5 million gold. And God bless Lulu for all this. Like, I'm eternally grateful for it. She got me that item somehow. And I was just like, how the heck? She's like, don't question it, just take it.
Don't ask questions, just consume product and get excited for next products.
Yeah, I will say this though. They have, and when I last was on Gaia, which was like, what, 2019, 2020? No, 2021 was the last time I was ever on there. The most expensive item on there right now is 30 trill.
The fact that trillions are a thing that can happen in Gaia Online now, it's all due to acid tits.
Oh, all I'm gonna say is this: I did drawings online for customers on Gaia, and I think the last time I had gold there, like I had 10 trill saved up. And I'm like, I got nothing to use this money on. I don't even care anymore.
I haven't even logged into my account in over a decade. I just gave my login credentials to my cousin so she could do multiple dailies on there between her account, her alt account, and both of my accounts because I wasn't using it anymore because the site just wasn't fun anymore.
Yeah, they took down towns and everything. I will say this, though. I do love the character creation for it, because that's where I made most of my OC's
yeah, the character
armors.
creator was great. It was really robust for a, free online avatar maker of the time. Shame that they took down Tech. That was the better one, because it just gave you access to everything that was in Gaia's database.
Yeah, pretty much, without actually buying any gold. And I want to tell you this, I have a paladin outfit I want to get done as a VTuber, but every time I ask somebody to see if they can do it, the one thing is this: they do not want to animate the massive cloak that I have for it. And I'm like, that's understandable. Can you do it without the cloak? And they're like, yeah, no, we're not interested. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I can understand why rigging like coats or anything that flows is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because mainly all my armor is just like a thin like a chainmail breastplate, armored skirt, normal like gauntlets and boots. The cloak is the only issue, and that saddens me.
I mean, if the
Like,
cloak
if
is
I-
the only issue, then what about the head of Robert Mitchum?
We don't talk about the head of Robert Mitchum. But no, I feel very old about talking about Gaia now.
The fact that there are generations of people that don't even know what Gaia is because it died more or less before they were even born.
I'm just gonna say this: they're the lucky ones. If you were around between the 2010s, like 2009, all the way into 2020 or something, you would know the horror stories of towns. You would know the horror stories of the roleplay community and DMs. Mind you, I met a lot of good people on there. Ari is one of them.
Yeah.
Like I met Derp and a bunch of my even my old D&D group. And like I'm happy about that, but a lot of people are like, oh, if you lose this roleplay fight, you have to delete your character. You have to make a new RPC and kill off the character you made. You can't use it anywhere else. And I'm like, that is the most stupid thing I have ever heard. I mean, I get the reason why, but again, it's just like, okay, I just won't use that in a roleplay with you anymore then. I can go somewhere else. No. If you died in a roleplay on that site, they're telling you, hey, delete your account, make a new one.
You know, getting into a slightly related topic, like, the fact that we met through the roleplay community is kind of funny for me, because I was not a role player, really, on any site until I got that. I made my Alucard avatar and named my account after Alucard and got a friend request from Lulu. Yeah, under her Gaia name, after her RPC, and asked me to roleplay, and I was like, sure. I've never really done it before, and now it's one of my favorite pastimes.
Yeah, like, I enjoy my favorite aspects of it, by the way, I do apologize if I'm to a deep, like, content dump on this.
We're bringing up the internet boomer stuff tonight.
Yeah. Basically, my favorite aspect was the combat stuff for roleplay because, like, I will say this, Nico as an RPC on there was, like, I want to say like 12, 13 years old. No, wait, hold on. 2007 was when I first made Nico.
That was 15 years ago. No, wait, no.
Yeah.
No, let's see. 18 years ago.
Yeah, so Nico's almost 20. And through all that time and all that lore, I think I have like 3 or 4 binders and like a bunch of PDF files of like everything that happened AU to Canon
Careful when you say
Timeline.
PDF files. That's taken on a different meaning in recent years.
Yeah, sorry. Let me rephrase that.
Also, the fact that
let me-
PDF file is redundant.
Yeah, okay, let me rephrase that. A bunch of folders on my computer with a lot of document. And funny thing enough, I've taught Lulu how to combat roleplay with her character because she asked me to help develop it. And honestly, aside from all that, I'm actually glad I met you through that site. Like, that is one of the better memories that I've had, despite all the weird stuff that happened from people making harems to killing off characters in towns and calling you a coward for it. It was very weird. By the way, I am sorry for it, and Miles, if we chewed your guys' ears off.
No, that's good.
It's
Honestly-
just old memories.
Honestly, it's just kind of starting to run late for Furret.
Okay, you can hop off if it's getting too late for you. No, there's no shame in that.
Yeah, that's fine.
If I can't find my way over to Tails, because this always takes me a while, because, like, this is why Chaos Island is everyone's least favorite island in the game. The game has No, it's that Sonic Frontiers has a really low draw distance, because, like, they based the draw distance in all the versions of the game off of what would run the best on the Nintendo Switch version.
Oh, God.
And as a result, Chaos Island is an island that has a lot of, like, disconnected floating landmasses. And the only way to travel between them is through grind rails. But the grind rails don't appear until you're, like, right in front of them. So, like, right now I need to get to the landmass that's in the center.
So
I don't know how to get there, because I can't see how to get there until I get right up in front of it.
So what you're telling me is it has N64 draw distance.
It has N64 draw distance without any of the fog to mask it. They just materialize in front of you.
Oh, God. Oh, God, no.
Yeah, Chaos Island is often regarded as the weakest part of the game because the draw distance issues are at their most pain in the ass here.
Fair enough, yeah.
Like, there's a structure on the central island that you have to get to. And you have to get there through a specific series of grind rails that leads to a platforming challenge. But it's not easy to tell where you access that from. Like, I can see where I'm supposed to get to right here. But I can't just, like, jump up there because I have to go through this big platforming challenge first. But I can't tell how to get to that. I always get there by accident.
I'm assuming it's probably because, like, it depends on what certain grind rails or certain actions you have to get to certain places.
Yes, it is, because, like, the grind rails to get there are, I think I just found it. And, like I said, I always find this by accident. And it's because the draw distance is so low.
I think it's more along the lines of we were talking about it, and then you just...
Oh, no. It's like this every time I play this game. It's like you have to jump... Now I remember. You have to jump off this specific ramp that's on top of, like, a stone pillar that's not easily viewable on, like, one side of the central island in order to get to the platforming challenge that leads to where you talk to Tails.
Oh, okay.
And this is the only island that's laid out this way. Every other island's pretty straightforward.
I mean, fair, yeah. I think if I can have Lulu help me figure out my old sword, I want to see if, like, anything has, like, officially fully changed, because I don't know.
Or if Gaia's
like...
even still fucking around.
Oh my god, if it is... If
it's still around, I want to know who the fuck is using Gaia Online in the year of our King of Town, 2025.
Everyone is just... I mean, they did release items for the Castlevania anime. They did, actually. If I remember correctly. They did for Trevor Sypha Alucard.
That makes sense. I finally made it to where I talked to Tails, and after this, I'm probably gonna call it a night because this whole rigmarole has tired me out.
What time Gaia Online is still a thing?
Jesus Christ! Who is using it enough to pay for the server costs?
Oh my god! Wait,
people probably.
No, wait. They could be using it. They could be using it for the forums because, again, Towns is not accessible unless you have a system that can still run Flash or Java.
It's an environmental analyzer.
There's a world map, a manga series.
Network to cyberspace.
The manga series made no sense.
Yeah, it was supposed to be lore to the world of Gaia Online, but they would go for years at a time without updating it.
All I remember is this guy named Edmund got murdered, and that was it. That's all I remember.
Yeah, they had... The thing about him getting murdered was, like... No, it wasn't Edmund. It was, what was his name? Johnny Gambino?
Yeah, Gambino.
It was
yeah.
Gambino. Edmund was one of the
You could make
shopkeepers.
you could make your gender boy, girl, or animal.
Yep, that was
Yeah.
one of the things they introduced later on. Was basically like furry
Yeah,
avatars.
you basically can make a small like furry critter, and it would have
Gosh.
like all, and it would make all the items that the actual Gaians have onto there. I made a chibi version of Nico through that because a friend of mine gave me the items to do it, and I'm like, fine, I will use this avatar for a few days. Let me see how it is.
That was a thing.
All I typed in the chat was small whip crack.
Never
That was
assaulted
it.
the island, sure packed a punch. That was on par with Dark Gaia, easy.
I feel like we need to find the emeralds pronto.
Speaking of Dark Gaia, I need to get back to. Well, I have to start over at this point. Sonic
Unleashed.
Unleashed.
I need
I've
to
never finished
experience
that game on
I-
stream.
I've never played it.
There's a native PC port of it now. That is the best way to play it.
Unfortunately, with my predicament, I can't do it.
Yeah, yeah, that is. Yeah, you know, hoping
Yeah.
that you're able to restore your vision enough to be able to play games comfortably again. someday.
Again, they are making many developments in the site repair, and I know I've learned there are some people that are working on making MMOs and MOBAs accessible to people who are blind. They're working on that.
You've already proven that Skullgirls is accessible to the blind.
Oh, don't even get me started on that, because the thing is this. Like, here's the thing. To everyone in the chat and in this call right now, I challenge you guys to blindfold yourselves and try to play it and see how it feels to play the game with only audio cues. It is a different experience altogether, and I actually find it way more fun. Like, actually give it a try. Like, you don't have to get far in it. Just give it a try and see what the difference is between with sight and without. Like,
It's only
it is
fun until
very-
you hit the boss and that you kept getting beaten at.
Look, the problem with that is I also have the version that isn't second encore, and so it has none of the pages. And a lot of my character's stuff doesn't have a hitbox when it comes to Marie, so it's pretty stupid.
True.
Yeah, because you're a Peacock main.
Yeah, I'm basically I have to spam mainly the Toon Gun as well as stuff on people, and then my hyperactive. If they get in front of me, it doesn't matter what I do, I will get juggled and destroyed. There is no getting out of that.
That's true.
So if people complain at you if you play Peacock and say you just spam all the time, that is what my character does. You got a problem with that.
How dare you play Ryu and use lots of Hadoukens?
Don't get me started. Philia and Fuka in that game both resemble they have Sonic and Shadow's spin dashes respectively.
I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna head off to bed. I know you guys are probably getting done soon.
Yeah,
but-
I'm trying to get off this central island first before I save.
He's basically Maxine is basically trapped and trying to be like, how the hell did
Yes,
because
because the Chaos Island is a nightmare to navigate, and I'm trying to clear everything on here at once, so I don't have to come back here
To do it again? I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't blame you either. But
All
I'm gonna
right,
head
well-
on off, guys.
All right, well, you have a good night, Miles. It was good talking to you.
Yeah, you guys too.
Let's save our game. And then we were going to raid True Prime.
Yep. Oh my
awake.
god.
Let me guess, back into the throne
prove
room. There we go.
otherwise. I'm alive. You can't prove otherwise.
I know, we know you're alive for it. We're glad that you're alive.
You're just dead on the
After all.
inside.
Look, the
I've
fact
been dead
is,
on the
the
inside for
streams are
years.
look, the streams are not the same without our fun, chaotic little gremlin.
So all
Yeah,
of
but
us.
JKR left a long time ago.
Okay, 2 chaotic little gremlins.
Miles just left just now.
All right. I tried being nice.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you to all of my co-hosts for joining me tonight. Go give True Prime my warmest welcomes and condolences. Probably don't bring up the condolences, but just warmest welcomes.
Yep.
I'll see you guys tomorrow night with Psychonauts, and I'll be on Nerdy for its stream of Dave the Tentacle. Until next time, unpleasant dreams.
Please allow us to fuck off.
Yay!
Also, F's in the chat for Bermuda.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.